Oh, wow, I've literally been talking. Okay. Um, alright, we are hopefully ready to start the stream. I think everything is working fine now. Actually had some technical difficulties, with, some problems. So hopefully those are all resolved. Whoops. Alright. Yeah, anyways, in the last stream, this is actually part 2 of a classified, series where I'll be unboxing all the classifieds in Ghost Simulator. In the last stream, I managed to go ahead and get Rainwave and Twister from Pet Kit 1 and 2. So we already have a little bit of a start on getting the classifieds I am missing. So we have Rainwave and Twister. The last stream ended with me spending around 2 hours trying to get Sunny unsuccessfully. So we were going to be picking up where we left off last stream, starting off at the 2-hour mark on my timer over here, and continuing for Sunny. So yeah, that's the plan for this stream. At least hopefully we are going to get 3 is my goal for classifieds, because last stream we kind of got lucky in the first 30 minutes getting both Rainwave and Twister, and then went on this drought. So hopefully the drought ends pretty soon so we can move on from Sunny, hopefully get Splash and then Hailstrum, and then maybe we'll do a part 3 to finish up with getting Toasty and the boards that I'm missing for classifieds. But yeah, anyways, that is kind of where we're at in terms of unboxing. We do have a few, I'm having a few problems with like lag on my PC, so if you guys notice that the stream's like being kind of slow, it's probably this number over here being silly because Roblox for whatever is laggy. I think from now on I'll be going ahead and restarting my PC before we do streams, just so that we get any benefit that happens from that. It's actually crazy how much restarting your PC can improve like the randomest stuff, just because like random stuff goes wrong in computers, and so restarting it eventually does fix weird problems. But anyways, I think we'll go ahead and start the timer and then start unboxing for the Sunny that I need. So yeah, the goal for, the strategy for unboxing is pretty much just to use an auto clicker at like 700, 800, 1000 speed, and open about your filling your inventory in about a minute, so you get 2 inventory fills per gum usage. At least that's my current strategy for unboxing. Generally this is pretty good. A lot of it does depend on how laggy you are. If you are getting a lot more lag, you have to turn down your auto clicker quite a bit, and you unbox so much less of it. Talking about lag, I forgot to do something before this thing. Hopefully we don't crash, but I forgot to go ahead and clean up my inventory by searching. But yeah. Hello. Yeah, unboxing classifieds is actually kind of common. It's not too difficult. It takes around like 30 minutes of work for me. Some people can do it in even less. But yeah, how did I get the 25 billion backpack? In the Remnant world, for whatever reason, the devs decided to continue the backpack and vacuum sets that are in Main Hub and Ghost World. So once you get a rebirth and a 10 level 20, you can go ahead and get the backpacks and sets from there. But yeah, that's generally how it looks. You get a whole lot of godlies in chat. But anyways, what I forgot to do was that. So that should reduce lag quite a bit and allow me to unbox quite a bit more at a time. So yeah, that's where you get bigger backpack sets. Currently the biggest is 25 billion. Probably it's going to go up to 40 billion whenever Remnant World gets its 3rd expansion. But yeah, Xmas event will be happening this Friday. From what I've heard, this Christmas event is going to be super big, probably going to contain some new features, not just a tower or mega boss, probably something completely unique in terms of gameplay. I don't know exactly what this will be or how this will look, but I've heard that it will be a different sort of event. Whether this will be the different sort of event like we had with the egg defense during the Easter event, where not really anyone liked it, grinding it. It was kind of cool for like the first like 2 or 3 times, but then it kind of just fell off in popularity. Or it'll be more like the tower event where everyone loves it. It gives you so much more keys and stuff like that. Remains to be seen. But yeah, from what I've heard, it's going to be an interesting Christmas event. So yeah, that's definitely something to be excited about. Yeah. Also, we got a whole lot of the community got a whole lot of new testers recently. So I don't know if those are related to the Christmas event. Maybe it'll be such a big event that they will need more testers, or maybe it's related to something else that's going on. My guess would be a different game, but who knows? It might just be for the Christmas event. Maybe it'll have new perks. Oh, you're talking about Remnant Zone. How do you get the Remnant Zone? You need to get one rebirth and then get back up to antenna level 20, so finish up backdoor. At that point, you can enter Remnant Zone pretty easily. It's through teleport menu, or there's a portal in backdoor. But yeah, once you get that in there, it's pretty much a repeat of backdoor / main hub. There is one new perk there, not a super useful one, but the parachute ability. It is a permanent rebirth perks, or permanent perk, since it doesn't reset when you rebirth, because all the NPCs in Remnant Zone don't actually reset when you rebirth, which is really nice, because redoing NPCs after every rebirth does get really annoying really fast. Do I go to the gym or maybe work out at home? You look very athletic. No, I don't ever really do any workout. Like, the closest thing I have to workout is walking my dog regularly. Like 3 times a day pretty much for, like, I don't know, probably half a mile on average each walk. So a decent amount of, like, exercise, but not really anything in terms of, like, weightlifting or any of the anything non-walking. Okay, it looks like we have crashed, so we do just need to really quickly exit out and reopen. But yeah, I don't go to the gym. I don't ever really plan on it. A lot of it's just I kind of got lucky with having a good metabolism, so I burn calories fast, so I don't have to worry too much about gaining weight excessively. But yeah, here you guys get a sneak peek of my home menu, so take that as you will. But yeah. Oh, talking about perks in the Christmas event. Unlikely there will be any perks in the Christmas event. At least any that will apply to, like, the game. Maybe there will be, like, some sort of perk where you can get, like, more candy or something per ghost, but that's extremely unlikely. And definitely nothing permanent like a jetpack or anything like that. Okay, we do not have a Sunny. But yeah, most likely it will be a new sort of boss or way to earn keys in the event, which will be really cool. But yeah. You got a hoverboard from around 2018. It's a common hoverboard, though. I'm assuming you mean 2019. The game didn't start until March 2019, if I remember correctly, or maybe it was May. I don't know. But yeah, there are definitely some really cool boards from around then. Especially like the first like 3 or 4 events. Even like commons and stuff are kind of rare, so they're kind of a cool flex. But yeah, having old stuff is definitely cool in this game. 2019 is definitely the year to have stuff, especially if you played during the Halloween 2019 event, which was like the hardest event I think in the game ever, and yet had quite a bit of players, and despite that still has some of the rarest items in the game, despite having way more players than even some of the more recent events. Yeah, it's a pretty normal mistake to make, to say 2018 instead of 2019. Years have really flown by, so can't really fault you for that. But yeah, for anyone interested, why we have a timer going, or in the last stream, I was going ahead and making a promise that for every 5 minutes I spent unboxing for these class sides, I'd be spending a minute unboxing for Cosmic Wings to give away in my Discord server. So that's half the reason why we have a timer going right now. Currently, you guys have 6 minutes plus this 2 hours, which is around 30 minutes of unboxing for Cosmic Wings, which should get you guys about one Cosmic Wing to get given away in the community. But yeah. Hello, new Brandom. The hoverboard that you have is the race car. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that is from the first event in Ghost Simulator, the Moon event. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. But I didn't actually play during those events, so all I know is from like a wiki knowledge and stuff. But yeah, it's, as I said, it's definitely nice to have stuff from old events. But yeah. Anyways, we'll continue unboxing. Hopefully we get lucky sooner rather than later, because we've already spent 2 hours unboxing for Sunny. Hopefully it just decides to give us it sooner rather than later. Yeah, a lot of people do end up playing the events in Ghost Simulator, and then like quitting for a while and then coming back with their items. So I think it's definitely cool that some people do that. It's kind of unfortunate though if they get stuck, if they try to do like trading or anything like that and end up getting like sharked or scammed out of some of their cool items. So definitely would advise not trading if you come back to this game ever. But definitely nice to play the game for a month or something and then come back like 3 years later. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, whenever you guys get that screen while unboxing with an auto clicker, it pretty much just means you have to go log out and log back in. Even if you like close Roblox, next time you try to open it, errors out for whatever reason and just crashes. So it's fastest to just completely exit out and completely log back in. But yeah. There's one cartboard in Moon event and some cartboards in Dino event. Yeah, the boards, I think, during the first part of this game were all, like, really similar. Like, you have they all kind of follow the same kind of how they look, I guess. I don't know how to exactly phrase that, but, yeah, they all have, like, very similar looks, so, But yeah, the one benefit of that is that I managed to unbox an insane amount of boards and use like 10 seconds of time. So that's definitely a huge advantage. But yeah. Yeah, currently my autoclicker's at 700 clicks per second. Mine does clicks per second, not clicks every set amount of time. I know some autoclickers are phrased a little bit differently. But yeah, since it is clicks per second, it's a little bit more easy to understand, I think, in my opinion, how fast I'm going through boxes. But again, it really, I could turn it down slower, but then I end up like not being able to get as many crits as I want in a minute and stuff like that. It is a balancing problem. I think turning it down probably is the right call at some point. But for now, I think leaving that here is fine. Maybe like 1 or 2 more crashes, I'll turn it down a little bit. You've played all the Thanksgiving events except for the one with Golden Turkey Bow, okay. Yeah, it's definitely nice to have collections from that you have played events. For instance, I have got every single bow since they only started giving out bows from bow in the Halloween event rather than the first event that bow was actually in. So I've managed to be able to collect every single bow, which is really nice, even though I never really use them. But yeah, having collections to prove that you've played events is nice. Yeah, a lot of people played when this game first came out. I think the player count was like a few 100,000, whereas right now it's averaging around 300, 400, which is actually a pretty good high. It used to be like 200 regularly, like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But yeah, a lot of people did play during the first year, and then they come back later. It's a pretty common position to be in. Pretty normal. Yeah, there are definitely some pets out there that can get really annoying. Even if they look good, sometimes just something being super common, like that epic, or are they epics? No, they're called legendaries. They're not called epics. But yeah, those legendaries. Okay, we do not have a Sunny in your inventory, unfortunately. Someone's wishing us luck in chat. But yeah, sometimes, just because it's super common, you end up disliking how it looks or something like that. I know that's the case in, like, other games or something, where if it's just super common, like, everyone has it equipped or something like that, no one really likes it, just because it is so common. I think an example in Ghost Simulator is the Sunline board. I don't know if that's exactly what it's called. But from, like, the first Easter event in Ghost Simulator, where it was part of the egg hunt, so many people played that event for that pet and board, that literally no one cares about it. And, like, you constantly see new people coming into the game with it, just because they played the egg hunt, remembered the game, and came back a few years later. And it's just, like, it's funny how bad it is. And like, every time someone comes back with it, too, they always, like, try to figure out what it's worth and stuff, and you have to tell them, like, oh, this is worthless or whatnot. It's kind of bad. But yeah. Yeah, that's the thing about code pets and other free stuff like that. If it's super easy to get, it usually isn't worth much. And so it usually is just, like, taking up space in your inventory. There's not really any reason to hold on to it. Yet you feel bad deleting it, because if you want to use it later, for whatever reason, you now can't. But yeah, it is a, I don't know, it's a conundrum. What to do with those kind of stuff. My general strategy is just kind of hold on to everything, but right now I'm kind of regretting that, because I only have around 400 inventory space on my main account. Like 600 or 700 pets on my alt. So I have a total of, like, over 1,000 pets just stored up, and half of them I'll never really use. So yeah. At least you didn't delete Hotboard. Yeah, that's actually funny. Hotboard's actually one of the rarer boards right now, just because it was so early on in the game and a common. So even though, like, there was tons of people playing, like, I don't know, not a lot of them have survived. Just because no one really cared about them. It's harder. It's a lot easier to hold on to stuff like mythicals and godlies, because they have more apparent value. It's a lot harder to hold on to, like, commons and stuff, because the chances of someone actually caring about that later it's a lot lower. That's definitely part of the board, or part of the part of values is actually how people's perception of them is. Like, rarity, even though, like, the rarity in game doesn't have anything to do with the actual, like, how good something is. Like, there are commons out there that are much better than, like, even classifieds in terms of value. Examples of this would probably be Halloween 2019 items. Those ended up being super valuable for obvious reasons, I think. But even though they really doesn't serve as any part of value, if something's higher rarity, people automatically assume it's worth more, so it ends up being worth more. Alright, can I just get the Sunny already game? Like, I've been unboxing for what? Almost 2.5 hours now? Yeah, that'd be much appreciated, thanks. The game came out in the end of 2018. No, that's going to be when they first made the game. Like they created the game for it. For the first part of that, the game was actually in beta testing, so it was in closed or is it beta testing or is it alpha testing? Whatever. It was not available to the public. It was only available for testing. It wasn't until 2019 in like May or March that they actually released the game to the public. So yeah, the best way to figure that out is actually to scroll back in their Discord server, I think, to find whenever that release message was. Yeah, for the first 10 minutes of you joining my Discord server, there's a little cooldown where you can't actually see any channels or messages or anything like that. This is kind of just a little bit of a spam prevention or stop people from trolling as much. Obviously, people will still troll. Like, that's kind of how online stuff works. You're anonymous, so you can now do whatever you want. It's kind of annoying, but people are going to be stupid no matter what. But yeah, no, because of... yeah, you have a 10-minute cooldown, so you just need to wait 10 minutes. I don't know. Don't worry about it. You'll come back like tomorrow or something when you remember it exists, and it'll be all fine and dandy. It's not too bad. Maybe I'll change it later. I don't think it's doing too much, to be honest. But yeah. There's not too much going on in my Discord server at the moment, except for someone needs to go claim a Cosmic Queen before I re-roll it. So that's pretty much it. I might be re-rolling a Cosmic Queen that someone didn't claim soon. It'd be kind of sad if I had to re-roll a Cosmic Queen that someone won. But I can't have a giveaway sitting like that and not being claimed. Otherwise, it just looks like I kind of rigged it so that someone like an alt or one of mine would win it and didn't claim or something like that. So best off for me to just re-roll that thing, get that given away, and it kind of stops me from having to worry about it. But yeah. After what time would you re-roll it? Look at that, guys! We got the Sunny. All right, finally! Look at that, guys. 2 hours and 20 minutes to get the Sunny. Oh, that is a lot of time. But yeah, after what time I roll it, I don't really have a set time for when they can claim. But like I think yesterday or something, I gave them the 3-day warning, tagged them, told them they had 3 days to claim it on reroll. I think that's generally the best way to do it. I don't think having a set claim time is really doing too much. Like, really, you guys can claim whenever you want most of the time. But like when you start taking too long, I'm just going to assume like you forgot about it or you aren't able to check Discord or something. It's best for me to just move on. But yeah, we did manage to get Sunny finally, which is really nice. This does, however, mean I need to add 28 minutes to how long I'll be unboxing for Cosmic Wings later. So I'll go ahead and do that. 28 plus, so 34. 34 minutes I'm going to be spending on Cosmic Queen, which is about 1. But yeah, now we can go move on to some other classified, finally. Ugh. You guys have no idea how annoyed I've been at Sunny for like the last day or two. It's been getting annoying. But yeah, we are now, I think, over halfway done with all the classifieds from Gem Crates. We have all of the ones from Main Hub, 3 of the ones from Backdoor, and 2 of the ones from... Oh wait, we only have 3 left, so we're at like the 3/4 mark, pretty much. Probably closer to 2/3. No, it's... I don't know. But whatever, we have 3 more classified pets left to unlock. We'll go ahead and clean up our inventory really quick. Mass trash, select all, make sure we aren't deleting any classifieds. And trash it all. And now we'll hop over to Ghost World and start working on Hailstrum. Hello! Ooh, more grinding. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is going to be kind of a grind to get all these classifieds, but it is going to be what it is. All right, right now, we need to start working on pet crate number 5 for Splash, and then also pet crate number 7 for Hailstrum. So yeah, 2 classifieds from here. It shouldn't be too long, maybe probably an hour. But yeah, let's go ahead, control, reset. No, I don't want to do that. Edit. Set this back down to 0. And control start. Inventory pets, set up my that. T to start my gum, and there we go. Up to do it again. Why don't you go on a private server? Generally I'm on a private server. I think I forgot this time, so I joined a public server and I haven't crashed yet, so there really hasn't been a good reason for me to go ahead and switch servers. And I mean, luck-wise, it really doesn't matter what you unbox in. Lag-wise, it doesn't matter, so really the only reason to do it in a public server versus or private server versus a public server is you don't get as many people like asking or joining or asking what's going on, which is definitely a good reason to do it in a private server. But I think for the most part, it doesn't really matter, so I kind of just choose whatever I end up joining time-wise. Hello! This stream's off to a good start so far. We managed to get a classified signing already in the first, like, 30 minutes, I think, of the stream. So that's been really nice, so I don't have to continue on the drought of no classifieds for, like, 3 or 4 hours, potentially. But, yeah. Now we're up to working on getting a splash, which should be a... Should be another problem and a half. But yeah. But hopefully this one doesn't take as long as Sunny did, because, you know, kind of want to get done with pretty much all of it this stream. But if I have to, I might go on to a like a third part of the stream. Might just need a third part to go ahead and get the Cosmic Wings to give away, because that timer is going up quite a bit faster than I would like. All right, there you go. That should be the gum ending. Yeah, right there. So we'll go ahead and clean up our inventory again to get ready for our next Lucky Gum usage. Select all. Make sure we don't have a classified that we're deleting. But yeah, right now we are going for Splash, which is actually one of the coolest looking classifieds in my opinion. It's just a very clean shape of it. It's really cool. So yeah. This was actually one of the classifieds I was debating on getting first. I ended up resorting to Zing because that one was the... Alright, we are going to crash, so we're going to just go ahead and close down a Roblox really quick, because whenever you get a screen with no pets on it while using an auto-clicker, that does mean you are crashed, and you have to go rejoin really quick, which is kind of unfortunate. It does mean that we can switch over using a private server instead of being in a public one, which will make it a little bit less of a spectacle for people just playing the game normally. It is kind of distracting to see just a wave of red unboxing while you're playing the game. So, yeah, we're going to be a little bit more considerate to other people. Anyways, we could have always got a splash in that. What do you guys think the chances are that we actually managed to get a splash while we crashed? Probably like 1 in, like, I don't know, 100 or something stupidly rare like that. But yeah, it's always possible that we do have a splash in our inventory now. It would be it would be really lucky, but it is possible. Anyways, let's go see. We do not, so we'll go ahead, mass trash, select all. and then clean up our inventory. For anyone wondering why I do this search thing, it's actually to reduce lag so I can unbox more at a time. It's actually a super helpful strategy if you're using an auto clicker to unbox. You can get like two or three times the amount of items without crashing your game in like the same amount of time. But yeah, auto clickers in GoSimulate are allowed by the developers and actually used by some of the admins of the game. So you don't have any problems with using them, or you aren't going to get banned or anything like that. Perfectly legal in at least the sense of unboxing. You're also allowed to use them for like boss fights and stuff if you don't want to be spam clicking, and for using items in your inventory like loot bags and stuff. So yeah, you're pretty much allowed to use auto clickers anywhere in GoSimulate. I think the only thing that you aren't allowed to use auto clickers for is like grinding from like bosses or anything like that, where you use like the photon blaster and continuously shoot at an area. So whenever the ghost spawns, you shoot at it. That will get you banned. But other than that, like using auto clicker for photon blasting like final bosses or stuff like that while you're active, perfectly legal and allowed in the game. Anyways, right now we do have a we're still in a perfect time. It's not like you're expected to get a classified in the first 5 minutes of unboxing, even with this many crates per minute. Generally, even with this amount of crates per minute, will take you around 30 minutes on average. So ideally, obviously, we get it in the first crate we unbox, but logistically, that's never going to happen anyways. So it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's definitely very satisfying to see when that purple message does pop up. Anyways, for those of you who have unboxed a classified in Ghost Simulator, which one did you go for first? Like I'm expecting most people go for like Rainwave or Feather Shock or stuff like that. But like I know I personally went for Zing first, which I think is actually a really good one to start with, since it is kind of in the rare end, where it's not really good stat wise, but it's expensive enough that no one really goes for it. But yeah, I'd like to know what you guys' opinion on like the best one to go for first is. Oh, okay, we crashed again. Perfect. Obviously not perfect, but yeah, okay, I'll go ahead and turn on my auto clicker down to 600 clicks per second instead of 700. We'll see if that helps at all. My thought would be it will help a little bit, but at the cost of maybe not being able to always, every single time, being able to get all my inventory filled in the first minute of a gum. Rainwave, Twister, and then everything beyond that, it's too expensive. Yeah, I definitely know what you mean. When it comes to grinding gems, the cost of crates really shoots up to begin with. Like you go from 150 to 850, which is almost a 6 times increased in cost, and then up to 4,500, which is another like 4 or 5 times increase in costs. The cost really shoots up in terms of pet costs. And then once you get to like backdoor, it's like 50, 85, and you're like, oh yeah, it doesn't even double for each pet crate. So there is definitely that cost thing about starting off. The earlier classifieds are just so much less expensive, and the price just shoots up, shoots up, shoots up. But yeah, it's not really worth me pausing my... Alright, we should check whether or not we have a classified first. Never really know when you have a classified in your inventory. And the classified pets start unlocked, so you need to check like every single time you've been unboxing whether or not you have anything. Even if you crash, even if you don't think you unboxed anything, you always need to check. But yeah, how many gems did I use for my first crate classified? I don't know exactly how much. I do have a stream on it, so you guys can go watch that back. But I do know I got like insanely lucky with getting Zing to begin with. I think I spent like a third or half the amount of gems I should have on it. I don't know exactly how much that is, of course, but I know I did get quite lucky with it to begin with. I'm trying to figure out where I got this many crate keys from. Oh yeah, that's where. Last time we remembered I had 40 crate keys, but because of the daily login, I think I got like 3 crate keys yesterday or something from logging into Go Simulator. Like it's pretty much nothing in terms of your daily rewards, but it's kind of funny when it is crate keys and you just end up with another random crate key that's never going to get used. But yeah, if you guys use the code 2 years. In the code, you are able to get a pretty good pet to start off the game with. Pretty much a guaranteed code to use for everyone. Would 100% recommend using it. Will I be unboxing these minutes for Cosmic Wing today? You know what? We will see. The timer, we have definitely got enough time for, even if we don't get all the classifieds I want to get today, doing the time for the Cosmic Wings today so that we can reset for like part 3 or whatever. I think we'll really see what happens at the end of the stream. Like, for instance, for sure if I end up getting like all the classifieds I want to get today, Splash, Hailstrum, Mr. Toasty, all the classified boards, I will definitely do it today. But even if I'm missing, I think it makes sense to go ahead and do that this part of it today, just so that you guys can see if I can reset the time for next stream and also like break it up a little bit for unboxing. Yeah, a lot of the there are a lot of YouTuber codes that give you some gum. Like it's all basic gum, so it's kind of worthless for anyone endgame, but it can help you a little bit when you're starting off the game. They are listed on the wiki. I don't have one, even though I am a YouTuber for Go Simulator, so don't ask about that. But yeah, you can enter those. I think definitely they're decent, but I definitely recommend using code 2 years for a pet. Gum is, I don't know, it is definitely helpful, but I think it's easy enough to get that you don't need to worry about it too much. Oh, we got a splash! Oh, that's insane! Look at that, guys! 12 minutes! Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. We ended up spending 2 hours getting a Sunny. Every single other of the all the other 3 classifieds that we've gotten in under 15 minutes. When it comes to unboxing classifieds, a lot of that RNG is just stupid. But yeah, there we go. We got Splash. We now have every single classified up until Prism. So Pet Crate 6. So literally all we're missing is Pet Crate 7 and 8 classified. So Hailstrum and Mr. Toasty. Yeah, that's Twister, Sunny, Splash, or Zing, Splash, Prism, Inferno, Vex Flower, and Cosmic Wing. And then also these 2, which don't really matter. But yeah, no, that's definitely nice. Oh man, it's definitely nice to get back on the roll with the classifieds. I'll go ahead and add. All right, guys. Do we add 3 or 2 minutes for this one? Because technically it's rounding. We should round down to like 10, but I think I'll go ahead and just add 3 minutes for this classified. Because you know. Even though, like, we probably had 2 minutes worth of downtime for not unboxing, I'm just going to be nice. Like, 1 minute doesn't change too much. I don't know what just happened, but, there we go. I don't know why the text just got super big. Anyways, we are going to need to move on now to Hailstrom, so that's going to be kind of nice. Yeah, 3. What did you miss? I'm actually in the stream already. Even though it's only been 45 minutes, got in 2 classifieds, Sunny and Splash, so that's been the main part. Last stream, I managed to get Rainwave and Twister in also the first 45 minutes. So yeah, it's looking like maybe we're going to go a repeat of our last stream where we go get 2 classifieds right off the bat and then end up spending 2 hours for the next classified unsuccessfully. Hopefully not. Hopefully we can just get this Hailstrum like immediately. But yeah, that's all you've missed so far. So if you've come through suffering, you've probably are about to witness the most of me unboxing because you know that's usually how RNG works. Is now that I've got into, we're going to go on a nice little drought. Hello, lol. No, I'm not giving away anything currently, so, yeah. Alright, we'll go ahead and control reset. No, I don't want to save. Control start. T. And yeah, now we're going to be unboxing for, Hailstrum, which is actually one of the weirder, pets in the game. It's actually not spelled Hailstorm, like generally how you'd spell storm. It's actually spelled Strom, which is kind of weird. It's either a misspelling of Hailstorm, or it's actually the wiki has it as the potential that might be a play on words with the word maelstrom, which is actually spelled S-T-R-O-M on the last part of it. A combination of that and Hailstorm, but I don't know exactly why, but it's definitely one of the weirder name things, a little bit more iconic in Ghost Simulator, or because it is the last one in Ghost World. So it's one of the things that a lot of people grinded for before Backdoor came out. But yeah, it's definitely not like the most iconic. I think that one goes to Rainwave and Prism, and maybe Cosmic Queen now, but definitely Rainwave and Prism take good shot at getting the most iconic in Ghost Simulator. But yeah, in terms of looks, this one's definitely a little bit on the more interesting side, I think. Is the way to phrase that. It's not like my favorite looking, but it's not like horrible looking either, like Twister or Pyrus or anything like that. But yeah. Also, I might need to take my dog on a walk soon because she seems to be asking for a walk. So maybe I'll just let her outside. She can roam freely usually, so I don't know. I just need to make sure to pay attention to see if she wants back in, which might be a little bit more difficult than said than done, or a little bit more difficult done than just talking about it. But yeah, right now we are on a pretty good streak on getting these classified, so I don't think it really matters if this one takes like an hour or two. Okay, maybe not 2 hours, but it doesn't really matter if this one takes like an hour or something. Even if it's taking longer than average, we're still on a pretty good pace for getting the classifieds I want this stream. No, it definitely helps getting the first few classifieds in these unboxing streams early. So it helps my morale so I can feel like going for a little bit longer on the streams themselves. I mean, ideally we get like every single classified in that 10 minutes, 10-20 minute range, and we just finish up this series today. So I don't need to worry about it for like next, like figure out how to continue the stream in like a few days or something. But you know, it's going to be however difficult it wants to be. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, actually right now I'm not lagging too much. A lot of the stream, if the stream's lagging, it's generally your side. There are some times when my screen is definitely lagging, especially while unboxing. I think you might be noticing that. But yeah. Yeah, I think generally though, if like the stream is lagging, like the entire thing, like my audio and stuff, audio and my face cam, if those are lagging, it's generally your side. If the Roblox is lagging, it's generally Roblox's side. But yeah, I definitely, sometimes my computer will lag quite a bit, depending on what I'm doing, so yeah, it depends. I think the timer is probably definitely the best thing for terms of like looking at to see whether or not I'm lagging. If that timer's still going up pretty smoothly, it's probably my computer lagging. If the timer is, if the video itself is buffering, it's probably your side. Yeah, there is no Hailstrum pet at all, and I don't think devs care. Actually, they do care a little bit. But yeah, a lot of the time they do end up renaming stuff because it does match a name with some other thing. One example of this is actually droplets. There's a common in the game with the name Rivers currently, which actually used to be called Droplet. And they added a pet in the shop, the term Droplet. And because those have the same name, it was kind of confusing. I think it also messed with some of their dev panel stuff. So they ended up renaming the common. This actually happens quite frequently, especially in events like reindeer. There's both a reindeer pet and a reindeer board, and then they had like another reindeer pet in like another Christmas event or something like that. So they had to rename it. Same thing with like Nutcracker. Yeah, there's a lot of times where they do have to rename stuff. They're fine with a board and a pet having the same name, I think is what we've learned. But having two pets with the same name or two boards with the same name, they always try to change the name a little bit. Yeah. The wiki does say that is based on Hailstrum. I kind of already covered that. I think most people, I personally believe it's just kind of a misspelling that they've kind of ran with, which isn't too bad. I think it's kind of cool misspelling, or I think it's a fine misspelling, and just to keep it that way. But it is definitely possible that they intentionally named it to be a play on words with Maelstrom and Hailstorm. But yeah, it's really impossible to know unless you're a developer. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. We crashed again. Yeah, anytime you see this, it's best for me to just kind of X out of Roblox and log back in. Because the game's going to crash anyways when I try to, if I just close the Roblox game and then open it up again, it just immediately crashes. So it's best for me to just completely log out and log back in. But yeah, I'm going to have 0 FPS and 999 ping a lot while unboxing. That's kind of what happens when you are unboxing using a 600 clicks per second. You're lagging the server quite a bit, and you're also lagging your device a little bit. Not as much because of the search method, but you're still going to have some problems when it comes to game running smoothly. Definitely going to throw a few errors with that speed of unboxing. I have, so far in the stream, I have managed to both get Sunny and Splash. Sunny was after almost 2.5 hours of unboxing from last stream and this stream. We finally managed to get it. And then we also got Splash in another like 12 minutes after that. So yeah, you have missed quite a bit on this stream so far. Probably missed the vast majority of what was going to happen this stream. But yeah. We still are now working on getting Hailstrom for Pet Crate 7. And then once we get this, if we get this, we will move on to getting Mr. Toasty from the Pet Crate 8 and Backdoor. So, yeah. So far, it's been a pretty good stream. We've got quite lucky with getting the classifieds. Not having to spend more than 20 minutes on any of the classifieds we've gotten so far. Also, my cat's been on the lap for the whole stream, so that's been kind of nice. Not that you guys can see her, but my lap is kind of falling asleep because of it, but yeah, she's nice and cute. No, I can't. I am in the middle of unboxing. I'm not going to be getting Cloudwave. I specifically say in the description of this video that I'm only working on the gem crate classifieds because there's not really any easy way for me to get a Cloudwave. Like Cloudwave, you need like 16,000 keys to actually have a reasonable chance at getting. I only have 40 keys at the moment, so literally have a next to zero chance of actually getting it. So yeah, we aren't going to be going for Cloudwave, just all the ones from the gem crates. Yeah, I hope I don't. Definitely the plan is, the hope is not to have to spend another 2.5 hours getting any of these classifieds so we can actually move on. But RNG is going to do whatever RNG wants to, so I can end up getting a very big drought like I did with Sunny. Or the last Cosmic Wing or whatever. Yeah. Sometimes you just have to spend 13 billion gems on getting the Cosmic Wing before you get it. Just how RNG is going to work. And I think once we finish this gum, I'm going to need to go give my dog some attention. At least let her outside. Ziva. Ziva. Ziva? Yeah, her name is Ziva, so she's a good puppy. So yeah, she does definitely need a walk, or at least to go outside. So I'll probably take a small break, let her outside, something like that, just to make sure no one yells at me for like not paying attention to the dog or anything like that. But yeah, I think we'll go ahead and do that while this is working. Sorry, cat, I'm gonna have to get you off my lap. But yeah, in the meantime, you guys can go see if I get a Hailstrum. Alright, now that I am back, I do need to move Cat out of the way and then sit back down, and hopefully she comes back onto the lap. Alright, perfect. Yeah, okay, it looks like we managed to not get any Hailstrom while I was gone, but yeah, it wasn't really like it was super likely. Yeah, none in there. But yeah, managed to go get my dog outside so she can go do her business. I'll probably need to check back on her, see if she's back in like 10 or something minutes. But for now, we can go back to unboxing for this Hailstrum. Yeah, the game could have crashed while I was gone. That would have been interesting for sure. Auto-click unboxing is quite laggy. Which classified board do I think is the worst? I personally don't like Wormhole. But I think in terms of looks, I think definitely Oblivion or... Yeah, I think Oblivion is also a pretty good contender. So Wormhole or Oblivion, I think almost definitely take that spot for being the worst looking classified board. Oh! We got Hailstrom? Guys, we're on an insane roll! We've gotten 3 classifieds in under an hour. And like half the time is not even spent unboxing. Okay. But yeah. Guys, you guys all are going to all have your opinion, but my opinion is like Wormhole's a little bit too, Alright, we'll go ahead and add another 3 minutes. We have gotten 4 out of our 5 classifieds in under 15 minutes. and the other one took us over 2 hours. In other words, one of the classifieds that we've unboxed has taken more than 2 times the amount of time it took to get the other 4 combined. This is how RNG works, guys, and this is why it's a pain to work with. And this is why games are removing RNG from this is why games try to remove RNG from their game, or if they want people to spend way too much on their game, they add it so that people end up way overspending on it. But yeah, we got ourselves Hailstrum. We are now only missing, in terms of classified pets, from gem crates. We are only missing Mr. Toasty. We have Rainwave Twister, Sunny, Zing, Splash, Prism, Hailstrom, Mr. Toasty we're missing, and then Inferno, Vexflower, and Cosmic Wing. So yeah, we're doing really good. We are technically missing like a few other classified pets, mainly the ones from the dev chests and Cloudwave, but there's really no way for anyone to actually grind for those legitimately. You just kind of have to get lucky for them. But yeah, I think with that, we'll go ahead and move on to backdoor now. No, I don't know what it is, but this stream's like getting super lucky. We managed to get 3 or 2 in the last stream, but so far we've got 3 in like an hour, whereas we spent like 4 hours in the last stream. But yeah. Yeah, I see you, Matt. It's definitely nice to have people with like the same name so I can actually kind of see the semblance. So when you pointed out that you were in game, I actually was able to connect the dots, but yeah. Yeah, I know a lot of people, it is definitely a struggle for a lot of people to unbox classifieds. If you don't have an auto clicker, it's going to be a struggle. If you don't have a good way to grind gems, it's going to be a struggle. There's a lot of factors that can make it just a huge problem to get your first classified. But yeah, that's kind of why I'd give them away or trade them and stuff, because I know a lot of people value them quite a bit. Whereas for me, they're relatively easy to get. Some are a lot easier than others. But yeah, there's a reason I give them away quite a bit, because I know you guys like them. I'm not really, the thing about that is, of those 6 classifieds, only 2 were actually from, pet crates. 2 of them were from dev chests, which have a dev chests, which have a much higher chance of giving you a classified. One of them was the, Wings of Duality, which is much higher chance again. And then another one, from a Float, which was a board, which technically has a higher chance to get, even though it does take more time to get a crate than it does take to get a pet crate. But yeah, a lot of those don't really count. But yeah, I definitely got more lucky in that stream than this stream so far. But it's kind of an apples to oranges comparison for most of it. Hello! Yeah, no, with me joining public servers, I think one of the big advantages is you guys can go ahead and see me in game. But yeah, we'll go ahead and start. Inventory is ready, so we'll just go start unboxing for Mr. Toasty. So yeah, this is our last classified pet from the gem crates that I need. So getting this would be insane. Once I get this, all I need is to get all the classifieds from the all I need to get is the classifieds from the board crates and main hub. I already have every single board from the back door that all the classifieds from the back door, which is actually insane. The funny thing about the back door, every single one of the classified boards I have from the back door, I got in like under 2 minutes of grinding. It's not really even grinding. I was more of memeing for most of that time. Obviously, one I did get on stream, where I was legitimately going for it. But the other 2, I saw a friend unboxing boards or something, and I just decided to go unbox boards next to them just to kind of joke around. And I actually managed to get it, which may or may not have really annoyed them, but it was kind of funny. But yeah. In terms of getting classified boards, those have definitely been the luckiest I've gotten. But yeah, there's my spam of godly bubbles. We'll go ahead, clean up our inventory, master out, select all, make sure we don't have any classifieds, and then trash. And yeah, this is the one problem when you are unboxing something early in a crate. My auto instinct is to actually go right to the end to unbox the most expensive crate. So anytime I'm unboxing, like a first crate in a thing or a second crate, a lot of my time, my automatic default is just go to the end, which is kind of obnoxious sometimes. Because sometimes I'll start unboxing for a Cosmic Wing and stuff, like a Mr. Toasty or an Inferno or Vexar even. But yeah, it's just kind of my auto instinct, but yeah. Yeah, if you guys... Yeah, the thing about this is, like, pretty much any godlies that I do unbox, pretty much no one's going to actually be able to use stat-wise. They're, like, pretty awful stat-wise. Like, even new players can usually get better stats from codes, and then playing the game themselves, really, than, like, spending time begging for stuff. It's not really worth your time. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm taking it slow, and I'm still going backward. Alright, I'm still trying to go for a more expensive crate. But yeah. Yeah, the server fills up a little bit more when I'm in the game for some reason. I don't know, maybe it has something to do with people not wanting to leave when they're in the server with me. Combined with, like, the fact that, I don't know, more people trying to join the server that I'm in or something like that. No. In general, like, not everyone's going to be able to join. Like, I mean, even if you are able to join and I know you, half the time I don't even respond if you say hello. So it's not like it means a whole lot to get into the same server with me. But yeah. I think we'll give it a few more minutes. Yeah, grinding antennas is a pain. I definitely would recommend, if you are grinding stuff, go to, like, backdoor, especially for, like, or go to, like, a private server, especially for backdoor. That was the way I meant to phrase it. Because, like, grinding in public servers can get kind of annoying with other people taking ghosts. Which is how it's supposed to be. I mean, there isn't really any reason why you shouldn't be able to take other people's ghosts. Like, if you weren't able to interact with other people's ghosts, you might as well just have all servers be private servers. Alright, so we are going to crash, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that and pause this and go check to see if my dog wants back inside yet. So yeah, we're going to do a quick pause on the stream. It'll probably be like 5 seconds, guys. But yeah, since we did crash, I might as well take a small pause. Yeah, that's the thing about RNG. It can take forever to get it, in theory. But there generally, eventually, you do get like a 99.9999999% chance of having at least one, at which point, you are going to get it. But yeah. Anyways, you guys behave while I'm going to go check on my dog. Alright, back now. Decide to move the cat. She loves taking my chair whenever I leave, which is fine. You know, that's kind of what cats are supposed to do, is take your chair. But, yeah. It does get kind of annoying when I have to get up and down and stuff to go check on my dog. Doggo is not here. She's still kind of wandering. She's allowed to do that. Yeah, I need to check on her and make sure she isn't like sitting at the door for like too long. Anyways, we'll go ahead. Public server, I guess. Zoom. Yeah, I kind of crashed, so I had to leave, and then go and check on my dog to make sure she is. Actually, do you guys think we got a Mr. Toasty while I was gone? Because I kind of left before. No, okay, we didn't get one. How many pets do we even have to delete? 41. All right, not that many. But yeah. But yeah, like every 10 minutes or so until she comes back, I'll be going and making sure she doesn't have to sit out there for too long waiting for someone to come rescue her from outside. Anyways, we still don't have a Toasty, so we'll continue just unboxing for it. Dupe. 114 reverse in my server in the back door. Yeah, that's the insane thing. Like, people look at me with my 19 rebirths and are like, oh man, how do you have that many rebirths? There are at least three people with 100 plus rebirths in Go Similar right now. Uncle, Papa, and Wars, I think. And then there's probably, I think, a few more that we just don't know about. But yeah, there's a lot of people with an insane amount of rebirths in Go Simulator. Like, I'm kind of like the tip of the iceberg when it comes to how much people have grinded in game. Like, people look at me and are like, oh man, you have 5 Cosmic Wings and 2 Dev Classifieds. You must have grinded a lot. There are multiple people out there with like 10 or 20 times the amount of time spent in the game as I do. But yeah. Papa Yaya, Big Ten 4, no, not Big Ten 4. Papa Yaya, Uncle, something or another in Ninja Wars or something like that. But yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much all you really need to get a lot of rebirths pretty fast. Is a good PC that can... Did I get a classified? Someone said I got... Yes! That's insane! Guys, I spent 2/3 of my time getting 1 classified. 2/3 of my time. Stupid. It took me just under an hour to get 5 classifieds. It took me over almost 2.5 hours to get 1. That is how bad RNG is. This is stupid. This is this crazy stream. 4 classifieds in the last hour and 15 minutes. Alright, we do still need to go get, alright, we'll add this to it. I'm going to only add 1 minute for this one, even though, like, it's such a low amount of time. Alright. Alright, there we go. 41 minutes. We still need to get, 3, Alright, let's clean up our inventory. Not strictly necessary. Trash. But yeah, we still need to get 3 classified boards. Feather Shock, Sky Surfer, and Oblivion. These will take a little bit longer, or a little bit shorter than, I don't know, these will take a different amount of time. The problem is with boards, they're 4 times easier to get, but I also have a lot less storage space for boards. Like for this, I had 380 some storage space for all the classifieds I was unboxing. For boards, I had barely over 100. So it might be a little bit more struggle with that. But yeah, yeah, and just around 3.5 hours, I managed to get the 6 classifieds I was missing. So now we have a full set of classifieds from Gem Crate. So Rainwave from Pet Crate 1, Twister from Pet Crate 2, Sunny from Pet Crate 3, Zing from Pet Crate 4, Splash from Pet Crate 5, Prism from Pet Crate 6, Hailstrum from Pet Crate 7, Mr. Toasty from Pet Crate 8, Inferno from Pet Crate 9, Vexfly from Pet Crate 10, and Cosmic Wings from Pet Crate number 11. I don't think anyone struggled with this. Oh, and we have a Max Cosmic Wing now, too. I don't know when I got that, but we do have a Max Cosmic Wing, which is kind of nice. Oh, equip them all with the... Yeah, actually, that's actually a good idea. Do I have an open pet team? Yes, I do. This one, because this one is 100% not useful anyways. Alright, let's start. Let's equip these. Cosmic Wing, Vex Flower. Hopefully I remember not to level these up, because having them at level 1 will definitely look a lot better than level, like, 1 point whatever. Inferno, Mr. Toasty, Hailstrum, Prism, then let's see, Splash, Zing, Sunny, Twister, Rainwave. Alright, there we go. Yeah, this is every single classified. Let's do it in Vacuum Rate Boost, just so you can kind of see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. Yeah, it's a very nice to have a full set of classified pets. Alright, we'll switch back to this team before I accidentally level any of it. But yeah, no, it was I thought Mr. Toasty was a toaster, lol. Yeah, no, it's actually a volcano, but yeah. There are definitely a lot of Toasty named pets that are toasters, but yeah. Yeah. In theory, if I got Cloudwave, that would just like make this pet team perfect. It'd fill up this page perfectly. I'd have every single classified pet, other than the dev crates. It would just be so nice. But unfortunately, there's no way I get that with my 40 or so crate keys. So yeah, we'll go ahead and now just move on to getting classified boards. So yeah, back to main hub we go. Yeah, the slick is insane. Okay, we did, like, immediately crash. That's funny. We switched servers and immediately crash. Yeah, I don't think that will affect anything. I'm sure data saving is fine. And it wouldn't, like, erase my classifieds or anything like that. Correct? Correct? Correct, game? You aren't going to immediately, like, roll back all my progress and take away my classifieds that I've unboxed? Surely they wouldn't do that. I am actually a little bit worried about that, to be honest. I'm fairly sure it wouldn't, but, you never know with Roblox coding, but yeah, it looks like we are fine. Also, is it just me, or is, like, naming of these, like, super, even with naming, like, all the higher stat ones are first, except for Vexflower, and then it's all these lower stat ones. Just so many S's, like, laid in the name for the lower ones, I guess. But yeah. Anyways, we'll go back to that team. And yeah, now we need to go unbox for 3 board crates. 3 classified boards. These are actually probably going to be the thing I struggle the most with, just because I have so little board space. Actually, talking about board space, we do need to go through our inventory really quick and make sure we don't have anything that we don't want to delete. Flameheart, we're fine deleting a Flameheart. Pursuit, we are definitely fine deleting Pursuits. Definitely fine deleting those. Alright, we are good. But yeah, because we have so much less board storage, this one's actually going to be kind of a pain to unbox for. So yeah. Alright, so we'll go ahead, reset this. No, we don't want to save. And start. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and start with board crate 1. There's not really any rhyme or reason to which one to start with. But yeah, as I said, classified boards are definitely going to be a little bit more of a... I don't know. They're going to be different than unboxing pets. Because I have less board storage, I'm going to fill up faster, which means I have to go through my inventory more often. But since they do have a much higher chance, means I have to unbox less in total to get it. So it's kind of this trade-off where, yeah, it's more likely to happen, but it's also less likely to happen. So it's somewhere between like 4 and 2 times faster to get a classified board than it is to get like classified pet for me. Ideally, it's around 4 times faster, but since I have a lot more pet storage than board storage, it balances out. And here's the funny thing, boards come auto locked, so I don't actually need to worry about like auto deleting them. So I can just go through auto delete my full inventory and not have to worry about accidentally trashing a classified. But yeah, again, I think I'll go do a quick check to see if my pup is back, and if she has let her in. So yeah. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I do have auto deletes on in settings. That's why I'm able to unbox so much at a time. Pretty much means half of what I unbox is like immediately actually doesn't go anywhere, doesn't cause any lag. It's actually a really nice perk for mass unboxing, to be honest. Unfortunately, if it does get like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's so good, they should add like auto delete uncommons, auto delete rares, auto delete legendaries, auto delete godlies. The problem with doing that is that once you start adding more and more and more, the game starts turning into just an auto unboxing game where you just AFK overnight and get whatever classifieds or whatever you want. Which I mean is arguably the same as me abusing auto clicks to get as much stuff as I want, but like at the same time it's it would kind of change how classifieds are viewed in Ghost Simulator. Oh, don't you hate it because you accidentally delete 6 def classifieds in a cloud wave because you prefer to lock them? Yeah, I know, that's so unfortunate. I really wish I hadn't done that, like, you know, like a year ago or whatever. Obviously, I'm joking, guys. I haven't done that. But yeah. Fortunately, devs actually have a log of what you've unboxed, so if you have deleted classifieds, you are actually able to get them back. You literally just need to open a ticket in the like BlockBytes Discord server, and they'll eventually get to you about getting that sorted out. But yeah, auto delete. It's been a real struggle. People have deleted like Cosmic Wings and stuff like that in the game. So it is one of those things that a lot of people really want to get auto locking on those classifieds, and I understand them. Like, it is super annoying to have to go through and make sure you don't have a classified every time you're unboxing pet crates, because you might accidentally end up deleting a end up deleting a very valuable item. But yeah, these boards are going to be kind of interesting to get. I definitely wouldn't be surprised if we end up spending an hour just getting these boards, even if they are like the 4 times easier to get than pets, just because of that inventory problem I've been mentioning earlier, and also the fact that like we got quite lucky with 5 of our 6 classified pets, so spending less time than I just spend on those would be actually hard, even though I do have even if they are easier to get. But yeah, let's see. Nope. Mash trash, select all, search. Am I giving away the Cosmic Wing on Discord? Yes, that is the plan, is to go ahead and give away Cosmic Wings, however many I unbox on the Discord server. It's a lot easier for me to do giveaways on Discord server than trying to do them on YouTube. It's kind of a pain to balance it out, make sure everyone has an equal chance, time inclusive to time zone, stuff like that. So much easier to just do it on Discord. Set it for like 48, 72 hours, give people a few days to go ahead and join it, and then give people like a week or 2 or whatever to claim. Much better, I think, for you guys, much better for me. So yeah. Yeah, it's just so much easier. Really the only downside to doing it on Discord is the people who watch me constantly don't have to don't get as much of an advantage as like they're pretty much set at the same level as people who just lurk and watch me for giveaways or stuff like that. Which I understand, like the feeling of, oh, you want it to go to someone who actually watches. I watch you more, so I should deserve a better chance or whatever. Kind of feelings, which you can argue whether or not those are justified. But yeah, I think the pros definitely way outweigh the cons of any way of doing it. I don't personally have that, and I haven't really looked at it. But I know, like, personally, I hate the fact that they just reskinned Spirit Seer for the red part of it. I really think that's that they shouldn't have done it. I think they should have made it a little bit more unique, like how Spirit Seer and Oculus are quite a bit different. They should have made those two quite a bit different. But yeah. I don't know too much about the boards, to be honest. I remember thinking the board was a little bit too simple, but at the same time, like, I haven't actually looked at it too much, and there's a lot of very cool, simple-looking boards, so, yeah. But yeah, when it comes down to it, like, I don't know. The fact that the divine stuff isn't tradable is kind of the most annoying part about it. Same thing with like the craftables. I really hate how craftables aren't really tradable in Ghost Simulator. Like, I don't think I would trade them even if they were tradable. But it's annoying to have your inventory with items that aren't tradable, because they pretty much just take up space without any promise of ever being useful. Which, in my opinion, is like horrible. Pretty much anything not tradable I've actually deleted from my inventory, including extra of divine sets I have. For instance, I have 4 divine sets, 3 Oculus Overseers, 1 Spirit Seer. I only have 1 of each board in my inventory. I ended up doing the extras. I ended up doing a few boards because those aren't tradable. So yeah. I definitely prefer things being tradable versus untradeable. Divines, it definitely makes sense to have them not tradable, just because of how you obtain them. It doesn't really make sense for someone to just be able to give them away for free, but yeah, I don't know. Craftables at least would make sense to be tradable. Yeah, Cheshire's board also being used in crafting recipes is really annoying. The fact that you can only get one time per account, just kind of defeats the purpose of like of it being like a craftable to begin with, because it's going to be like pretty much just the same rarity as Cheshire's board. Because every time someone has a Cheshire board, they either need to make the decision: do I keep Cheshire's board or do I craft Jungle Glow? Yeah. I don't know. It's a very difficult decision to make. But yeah, this is definitely going to be adding quite a bit more time to my classifieds time spent to unbox Cosmic Wing, unboxing these boards, just due to the fact that I don't have as like much of an inventory space, so I'm going to end up spending quite a bit more time on these than like really I should. Nah, I can not eat candy. All right, I'm gonna go take a small break to go see if the dog's back yet. Did the guy who got the Cosmic Wing claim it yet? No. Nope. You guys still have the chance for me to re-roll that Cosmic Wing giveaway. All right, back. Dog's still not back, but she has time to adventure. She has quite a lot of space to go explore if she wants to. All right, let's see. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm deleting my boards that I have. That's what. Doop. Eventually, I'll get a classified board. Yeah, Heist randomly does leave. I do need him. I'm checking to make sure I let my dog out to go do her business, have a little bit of time outside, because you know, having her cooped up all day is not great. Generally, when I do let my dog outside, it's generally on a walk with myself. But since I'm in the middle of the stream, I thought it'd be fine to just let her outside. So. She sometimes goes explores, but sometimes when she wants in, it's hard to tell whether or not she's at the door. She doesn't actually bark when she's at the door, so it's kind of hard to know when she wants to come in. As for my cat, she kind of got upset with me taking her chair every time I left, letting her have my chair, and then picking her up and taking her off her chair, because once I leave the chair, it is now her chair for whatever reason she thinks. But yeah, she kind of got tired of that and moved over to a beanbag right next to me. So she's nice and asleep right there. Actually, can I show you guys pretty easily? Or will this just kind of mess everything up? Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to leave my camera where it is. The webcam's working fine as is. No reason to mess with it. I know last stream, the webcam ended up dying like right at the end or something. So it was kind of annoying. Hopefully this one doesn't have the same thing, but yeah, she's nice and asleep, kind of right there. Could I? No, it's kind of crowded where my webcam is, so it's kind of hard to move it. Yeah, that's the thing about being sick. You don't have to go to school like most of the time or work or some things. But like at the same time, sometimes you can feel like fine and you're sick. Other times it's like you feel horrible. Like I know I was sick like Thanksgiving, like the week after Thanksgiving. I felt fine like the first 2 or 3 days. I was coughing a bit more than usual, but like I was feeling fine. But yeah, then one day I was like, all I could do was sit, cuddled up in like 3 or 4 blankets. I need to be unboxing. Cuddle up in 3 or 4 blankets and just sit and do nothing all day. And then the rest of the time I was just kind of fine. So a lot of it depends on how sick you get. So sometimes when you get sick, you're like perfectly fine and still able to do stuff, so it doesn't hurt you as much. And then other times it's like completely debilitating. What class do I recommend you trying to get? If you have the gem sword, I would recommend going for any of the classifieds from Ghost World. They take a lot less gems and stuff like Backdoor. Probably, I think it's like is it even $1 billion for the most expensive crate? What? I think it's like somewhere range between like 100 and like 300 million gems for any of those crates. For the classified. And then the classifieds are a bit rarer than any of the ones from like Main Hub or Backdoor. I think, in my opinion, Ghost World classifieds look the best. Okay, there we go. We crashed. But yeah, a lot of it depends on how many gems you can get. If you can only get like 10 million gems in like 2 or 3 hours, just go for Rainwave. It's going to be the easiest one. A lot of it depends on what you struggle with, like, to be honest. If you're struggling with getting like Lucky Gums, cheaper classifieds, you can kind of just not use the Lucky Gum and just burn through more gems and time. But if you have the Lucky Gums and you're struggling with gems, going for cheaper ones still. But if you can get some amount of gems and some amount of glitchy Lucky Gums. It's a lot of it depends. I'd say backdoors if you can, but like a lot of it depends on your own personal situation. Yeah, this is what annoys me. I had 8 boards. I crashed while unboxing 8 boards. But yeah, I rarely watch like series on like Netflix or Disney Plus or stuff like that. I don't know. When I do, it's kind of a weird. Oh wait, I need to start this timer, don't I? Do you guys think I'll crash and then me starting this timer is just kind of silly? This is a lot of lag for unboxing boards. Like, because I only have 120 board space, generally the lag I get from unboxing boards is just so much less than what I get from unboxing pets. Oh no, I forgot to search, didn't I? That's why. Okay, that's why. When you don't do the search thing that I do, like, before unboxing every single time, what it ends up happening is your inventory has to update its UI for every single thing you unbox, every single time you get something. So rather than just being able to, like, just be able to chunk through and unbox on the server side, it actually has to update your side every single time, which causes a whole lot of lag on your side, which is kind of what you want to avoid. Instead of level 18, oh, that's nice. Yeah, getting those antenna levels, especially antenna level 18, is really a struggle and really nice once you finally get there. Oh, I forgot to use some Lucky Gum. Or whatever. No. But yeah, getting through the back door for the first time is always nice. What's the best way to get gems? Depends on how many you need. You can pretty easily get like 3 to 5 million just by completing the game, getting all the void quests done, completing Agent Blaze. But if you need to get like, okay, we're crashed again. But if you need to get like a few like 100 million or something like that, you need to get a few rebirths, get some good pets like lucky cats, then go ahead, grind bosses, once you get to Remnant World. So you need to get like a few rebirths, probably like 1 or 2 tycoons, get some lucky cat pets, and then grind up through Remnant World, to get the biggest pack there, which is arguably difficult. And then once you get there, you can go ahead and, use the biggest backpack there, use your good pets and tycoons to go ahead and grind currencies in any of either Ghost World or main hub, and use that to convert to gems, which sounds more complicated than it is. I think I definitely overcomplicate stuff when I'm explaining it. Yeah, we still don't have Feather Shock, guys. This is more time than it's spent to get 5 of our 6 classifieds that we classified pets. And we still don't have 1 board. But yeah. Yeah, it's insane. There are people that have very similar stories to that, where like they get like Hailstrum, I think someone got first try, or very like a noob got it like without getting any of the godlies. I know, for instance, for dev classifieds, a lot of people get dev classifieds early on, without too much struggle. Just, yay, there we go, we got our Feather Shock. Alright, that was 20 minutes, so we need to add 4 minutes to our time to spend unboxing Cosmic Wing. Sorry for resetting, guys. There we go. But yeah, there we go. We got ourselves a Feather Shock. Finally. And yeah, unlike pets, this comes pre-locked. Who would have thought? Okay. It's actually not it. This is actually not a horrible. It looks a lot worse in this image than it does in the game itself. It's actually kind of funny. A lot of classifieds have this problem where their picture looks a lot worse than when you use them in game. But yeah, it's actually a reasonably looking board. But yeah, there we go. We got our first out of 3. It took us 20 minutes to do. So in theory, give us another 40 minutes, another total of an hour to get all of these classifieds boards, which is actually, it's a little bit slower than average, or I would expect, but makes sense with our decreased board space. What classified board should you go for? I think with 13 million, you should be able to go for any of these. Any of the ones from Main Hub. I would personally go for Sky Surfer or Feather Shock, just because they're a little bit cheaper, a little bit better looking, in my opinion, than Oblivion. But yeah, a lot of it's really up to you. What does WTG stand for? I know I've seen you say it like, I don't know, like 6 or 7 times now, Ice Chair. I still don't know exactly what it stands for. Like, I keep thinking well done or something like that, but that's not quite how that works. It's a weird acronym. Alright, anyways, let's go ahead. Mass Trust, select all. But yeah, will you stop after 1 Cosmic Wing or go for the full time? I'll be going for the full timer regardless of how many Cosmic Wings I get. Which means I can get anywhere between 0 and infinite. Okay, not infinite. Anywhere between like 0 and like 3 or 4 Cosmic Wings to give away. You guys obviously are wanting me to spend more time, or wanted me to get like the more of them. So hopefully you guys get at least 1 is what I'm going to say. Because I could definitely get really unlucky and not get any. Yeah, you already have Oblivion? Yeah, then definitely go for Feather Shock or Sky Surfer. 13 millions. The thing about board crates, you have the main hub board crates, which have really cheap costs, like 500, 1,000, 1,500. And then you shoot up to, like, I think 75,000 or whatever for the cheapest one in Backdoor, which is actually kind of funny how big of an increase that is. Especially considering, like, they're pretty much worth the same at this point in the game. Just because of how easy gems are to get, but... start. Yeah, okay, sorry guys, I spent 2 minutes grinding without timer. Sorry about that. I'll add that to it, I guess, if it's needed. Make sure to pause after every crash timer. Oh yeah, I need to go check on my puppy real quick. So see if she's back. Alright, she was actually there this time, so it wasn't actually a wasted trip. It looks like we did not get it classified this time. We do still have Feather Shock on screen, which is kind of funny that that's the only message from my previous unboxing. But yeah. Yeah, I know I wasted a little bit of time there. You guys can take that as a bit of, I don't know, bit of time back from the time I wasn't actually having the timer going. Yeah, I've bought a 500 space from my 500 additional board space for my main account, so I can now actually store a few more boards. At some point, I need to do the same for my alt, because right now my alt's kind of only has 100 space, and I need to store a whole lot of boards on both accounts, and so it's actually kind of a pain to have so many boards on my main. Like it's really hard to unbox these classified boards. What do you mean by infinite pet and board storage? You used to have infinite... Whoa, that's a lot of ice cream Sammys. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by having the infinite storage. I know some devs have occasionally in their videos, aka Coven K, increase their max storage with like commands and stuff. And that there also used to be infinite storage on your boards in early days of Ghost Simulator. Already seen some YouTuber with infinite pet and board storage. I know Coven K at one point mods her some videos. She mods her inventory space to just be a lot higher, just so she can actually do stuff, because she has a massive amount of inventory. Didn't want to really clean it out, so I know she's done that. But it used to be the case that you had infinite board storage in the game, like early days of Ghost Simulator. So if it's like a really old video, like version like 1.10 or 20 or something and earlier, that's possibly the case. But yeah, I don't know exactly what you're meaning. You can go over your total inventory limit cap, because pretty much if you have like only a chance of getting a pet or a board, it doesn't actually, if you get a pet or a board, doesn't check if you have enough space to hold it. It just adds it to your inventory. This works with like loot bags, boss chests, chests from events, So you can actually pretty easily fill your inventory using, especially during the Thanksgiving event would be a great way to do it. But yeah, overfill your inventory that way to have more storage than you have storage. But I don't think that's really what you're saying here. But yeah, I think the most likely scenario would be that it was prior to the board storage limit that was added, in like, I don't know, early on in this game. Reason why it was added is actually kind of funny. Someone got so many boards that they weren't able to play Ghost Simulator, so every time they joined, game would literally just crash for them because it was trying to load their huge inventory. Kind of funny to look at, but for them, they had to like get their whole inventory wiped just because they had too much stuff. I think it was a tester though, so it was like one of those things where like, yeah, they could easily figure it out and stuff. But yeah, after that we had limited pet storage, or limited board storage. I had to go through and clean out like 600 or 700 boards in my inventory, which included a lot of Halloween 2019 boards that are kind of now rare-ish, which is kind of unfortunate, but yeah, it happened. Yeah, one of the ways I can actually check if I have a classified without actually checking my inventory is every time I do this mass trash, instead of actually scrolling over, I can just kind of see what number here shows up. I generally see it in chat too, but if that number like goes down to like 126, I know I got it classified. So I think that's what we're going to be doing, to just go through these crates a little bit faster. Again, a lot of it's really up to RNG and luck on unboxing speeds and stuff like that, whether or not we crash. For how fast this will happen, but yeah, optimizing it as much as possible is probably good. But yeah, just imagine how easy it would be for me to get a classified board, especially if they had like auto delete up to godly. Instead of having to exit my inventory every time I got like filled up my inventory, like every like 20 seconds, I could just sit here, auto click for like days, not quite, but like auto click for like an hour or something and get like 20 or 30 classified boards. It really hurt, make it so much easier to get classifieds in game if there was like auto delete uncommon through godly. Like really the best reason for adding auto delete like uncommon through godly is actually for like the devs themselves to remove lag on the server, because then the game doesn't actually need to like do all the math for adding it to your inventory, updating your UI or anything like that. So it actually reduces quite a bit of stress on the server for devs to actually add auto delete. But I think it would like break the game a little bit too much for it to actually make sense. At least before they could, I guess in theory, patch auto clicking on crates. But I don't think they'll do that anytime soon. Is it only me, or is that thinks Roblox Battles is manipulated? I don't know exactly how Roblox Battle works, so I can't answer that at all. But yeah, if it comes down to like YouTubers and stuff, sometimes fights that you see, like I know wrestling does this. At least I've heard wrestling does this. I don't know. I don't actually watch wrestling. Oh, there we go. We got Sky Surfer, so we can go ahead and pause this. Boom, perfect. We are one fight away now, which is really nice. But yeah, I know like I've heard that wrestling and stuff is like scripted and stuff, just to make it more entertaining for viewers. So they might be doing something like that where they just make sure it's scripted instead of like actual just random and stuff, just to make it a little bit more interesting to people watching. Yeah, game this is nice. This is actually the second time I've got Feathershock in Sky Server. It's actually not too difficult to get these boards again. But yeah, I ended up giving these away actually. Where did I gave them away somewhere. These are actually decent looking, I think. They look pretty horrible, I think, in the inventory, but once you actually equip them, they actually don't look too bad. Especially Feathershock, I think, looks horrible in your inventory view, and then once you actually equip it, you understand how it looks, and you think it looks a little bit better. I think definitely none of them really compare to Space Shuttle, which is the best-looking gem classified board. And then that doesn't even compare to Chrome Float, which I think is definitely the best-looking classified board. Like, look at this thing. This thing's just huge. It's colorful. It's a rainbow. Yeah, everyone loves a rainbow in Ghost Simulator. But yeah. We do now need to get one more classified board, Oblivion, which is, I think, my least favorite. It's either that or Wormhole, but, you know. I haven't really had Wormhole, so Oblivion, I think, for now, is taking that spot. Yeah, I think with that, we'll go ahead and start the timer for that. Actually, no, before we start the timer, have we cleared our inventory? Trash, select all trash. Yeah, we have cleaned our inventory, so we are ready to go ahead and start the timer again. Actually, I need to add 2 minutes, guys. I need to add 2 minutes to my time spent to unbox Finalizing later. Thank you guys for letting me know that. No one remembered that. It was like 8 minutes, guys. 2 minutes isn't going to make too big of a deal. Yeah, no kidding. Mackey's corrupted board is super cool looking. For whatever reason, Coven K and Mackey got really cool looking boards. And then the other ones are just kind of meh. All right, we're going to go ahead and start that timer and then start our unbox for Oblivion. Yeah, I don't know what it is with this stream, but this stream's like, I'm getting super lucky with classifieds. Last stream we got 2 classifieds. I mean, we did spend 30 minutes to get those 2 classifieds, and right now we are at like the 2-hour mark on this stream. Yeah, last stream we pretty much got nothing in terms of classifieds. We got Rainwave, Twister, and then spent 2 hours on getting Sunny. But like this stream, we've been getting pretty much classified at every 10 minutes or so, or 10 to 20 minutes. So it's been really nice. Yes, I did add the time to the Cosmic Wing now. So we're up to 47 minutes. We'll be spending probably at the end of this stream to unbox for that Cosmic Wing. Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting so lucky this stream. Like, RNG just is deciding to do whatever RNG wants to, I guess. But yeah, hopefully this luck continues for you guys for when I'm going for Cosmic Wings. Because, like, it really doesn't hurt me if I unbox, like, 3 when I'm giving them away, to be honest. Like, I'm going to be unboxing the same amount of time no matter what. But the more I get, the more I end up giving away, which means the more chance you guys have of actually getting one. I have no idea what you mean about testing day. There isn't any set day for testing in Ghost Simulator. Okay, also we crashed, so we just need to go exit. Yeah, yeah. No one knows when that is. That's kind of that's. Uh. All right, let's see. Do you guys think we got it? Probably not. I don't think I saw it in chat, so. But yeah, definitely I wouldn't recommend rebirthing before like Christmas events or Halloween events. Or really even since we are in the middle of some updates to Remnant World, it isn't really worth rebirthing, especially if you have like a lot of perks like I do. That like Shelly's perk takes a while to get back, Leo's perk even, Rowan, Billy I even have at the point in like Finsley. You might as well save up those perks, grind those perks before the events, and then like just not rebirth during the event or before the event. Yeah. That's generally my advice, is so that you don't end up like losing time on like events and stuff. To spend time getting like perks. Is Boss Bait tradable? No, Boss Bait is not tradable. However, you can use it in the same server as someone else and kind of give it to them that way. It's a little bit tedious, but it is technically a way that you can technically give it to someone else, is using it in the server they are in. Obviously, that's not really great, because if you want to use it like 20 or 30 times, it's going to be kind of hard to get someone in your server for 3 or 4 hours. But, yeah. Also, you kind of get enough so that you don't really need it to be tradable. But yeah, definitely getting classified boards is weird, especially compared to like classified pets, and definitely compared to like other stuff like loot bags and stuff. Like loot bags when it comes to getting classifieds from loot bags, it is such a mess. Like it's at that rarity where like so many random people have classifieds from loot bags and boss chests that like it's not worth too much, but like getting it yourself is just a pain. Is classified pets, classified boards, and rift gums tradable? Yes. All classified pets and all classified boards are tradable, along with also rift gum, and also yeah, most loot bags and stuff too. Actually, because of that, I've actually traded a Cosmic Wing for a glitchy rift gum for use in like a later stream. I plan on using it along with all my race loot bags and mainly anonymous loot bags, but anonymous loot bags, Jolly Roger loot bags, and race loot bags to go ahead and get a lot of gems. And also just use those back because they've been sitting in my inventory for way too long. But yeah. Yeah, sorry, I mispronounced the week before Christmas update. Yeah. I understand what you mean. It is definitely really hard to pronounce the before testing. I mean the week before Christmas update. No. Honestly, that sort of information isn't super secretive. It's more of the content of updates rather than like when it comes down in testing or stuff like that. Generally, people like your friends will be able to figure out if it's testing out, if testing's out just by seeing if you're playing Ghost Simulator, and if you are, if you're like, if they can join you. So it's not a huge deal. Yeah, it's not going to be a huge big deal. Like, oh no, you said testing is out tomorrow or whatnot. I don't think it's super big. You won't lose testing privileges for that. You might get a warning like, hey, don't leak stuff like that. But yeah, for the most part, I definitely would recommend saying stuff like that. But yeah. Now for bigger updates, you generally get testing a little bit sooner in testing servers, whereas like for smaller updates, like the last update where all we got was mini anomaly and its crafting recipe, generally those come out like the day before, a few hours before. A lot of it really depends on how devs are working, what they feel like, to be honest. Hey, you aren't supposed to go red. I don't know why my timer's going red. I think it's telling me that I spent more time unboxing this one than the last one. Which I don't care. All I care about is making sure that timer's going so that you guys can actually yell at me for how much time I need to spend unboxing Finalizing later. But yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. I'm only one classified board away from actually completing the amount of classifieds I was planning on getting. Last stream, I ended that stream. I'm like, oh boy, we're going to need a part 2. And like, before I started the stream, I was thinking, yeah, we might even need a part 3. But we ended up getting super lucky in the beginning of the stream with the classified pets. And I don't think we'll need a part 3 even for unboxing these Cosmic Wings. So yeah, that's really fortunate. Well, I guess depending on how you look at it, doesn't mean that we are going to spend less time unboxing for Cosmic Wings, since we did spend so much less time unboxing these classifieds. But I think in general though, it's still nice for you guys to see like there we go, got Oblivion. So we'll go ahead, control split. Hello, Annette. Yes, I will be streaming the Christmas event for Ghost Simulator. But yeah, we just managed to get every single gem crate classified in the game. So we have every single board, Feathershock from 1, Skysuit from 2, excuse me, Oblivion from 3, Space Shuttle from 4, Varus from 5, Bloodjet from 6, and also all of the classified pets, which actually someone had me nicely organized in here, where 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 pet crates respectively. But yeah, with that, we are actually done with getting all of the classifieds. I'll go ahead and add 2 minutes for this classified to the timer. So yeah, I think for this, rather than spending 49 minutes unboxing, I think I'm going to spend 25 Glitchy Lucky Gum unboxing, because that's a little bit better for you guys. I'm not spending as much time wasted on like crashing or whatnot. So it makes it a little bit better for you guys if I just spend time on the Glitchy Lucky Gum rather than using this timing method on the time since last classified timer, because half this time ends up getting wasted with me like forgetting to actually unbox. Yeah, epic luck today. Yeah, I definitely got a lot of good luck today on getting some classifieds, but yeah. 50 minutes? Yeah, I'm going to be spending 50 minutes. I think rounding up 1 minute, you guys aren't going to mind. I mean, I'm sure someone out there minds that I'm adding 1 minute. They're like, oh, that's not how time works. You're adding... It's not accurate. I mean, if you want to complain about that, you go ahead. I would say that these times have been very inaccurate due to like a lot of time being spent crashed. Like there's several minutes that have been added just because I haven't been unboxing stuff like that. So if you're going to complain about me adding a minute to that time, you can go through and actually count however much I spent grinding. But yeah. Oh, this pet team looks really sweet. Oh, that's so annoying. Alright, whatever. Like, all of these 5 are in order, and then Prism's just sitting over here right next to Rainwave. But yeah, anyways, let's go switch back to my normal pet team. I don't know. And yeah, we'll go spend 25 glitchy Lucky Gum unboxing for Cosmic Wings, and then end up giving those away in my Discord server. So however many Cosmic Wings I get in this unboxing session will all be given away on my Discord server, whether that be 0 or 4 or 5 or 7. Most likely it'll be around 1 or 2, but if this luck of this stream continues, it could be as much as like 3 or 4. But yeah, right now we have, let's see. We have 68 glitchy Lucky Gum. I'm going to need to do some grinding after this stream to get this number up. But yeah, we'll be spending 25 of this, so we are going to go down to 43 glitchy Lucky Gum, and then at that point we're going to go ahead and end it. But yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a really lucky stream today. I have no idea. Like, I was struggling so much with Sunny. Like, those of you who were watching my previous stream would know that I struggled so much getting Sunny last time. And then for whatever reason, it decided to happen within 20 minutes today. Splash decided to happen within 15. Hailstrum happened within another 15. I got Mr. Toasty within 10 minutes after that. It was just insane how fast these classifieds started accumulating. Like, I legitimately think I spent the most time getting Feather Shock in this stream. Alright. Timer will say I don't actually. Well, yeah, we'll just close it. We'll also go ahead and update this, so, actually, do you guys want a timer since last classified and SQ? Nah, it's not really worth me paying attention to, is it? Alright, whatever. We'll do this. Alright, now we need to go spend 45 glitchy lucky, or 25 glitchy Lucky Gums on unboxing for Cosmic Wings. For that, we'll start off by setting up our inventory. And yeah. Yeah, as again, every single Cosmic Wing I get in this unboxing session will be given away on my Discord server. You guys can go ahead and join that in the description of this video. I regularly do some giveaways in there. Okay, I irregularly do some giveaways in there, including quite frequently for Cosmic Wings and other cool classifieds. Also Lucky Gums and other gums that are useful. I do have a current giveaway going on there that I haven't given away rewards for though yet, so might need to consider doing that soon. I think though for now we need to do one step at a time and finish up this this stream by getting these Cosmic Wings or whatever. Yeah, watch me get like 5 or 6 Cosmic Wings in this unboxing. Like, we've already got insanely lucky with classifieds, and it could just continue and you guys could end up getting a lot. Where's the giveaway? The ongoing giveaway, it's not really, it's not open anymore, but I still need to give the rewards for it. It was, actually the emote contest I had. I need to actually give away rewards for that, still, which is actually gum rewards, so, going to be kind of interesting based on how I set that up, but, yeah. Alright, look at that. Perfect. We crashed. Yeah, ideally we get around 50 fillings of our inventory in this time. But we might get a few less depending on how it crashes. This is kind of why I'm doing it based on the Lucky Gum I use rather than the time spent in-game or unboxing or whatever, because like crashes like this will interrupt it like a huge amount. I think we'll go ahead and jump over into a private server from now on. Just to make it a little less annoying for other people to see. In the last 8 months, you've done roughly 30 giveaways. Wow, that's actually a decent amount, I guess. Especially considering a lot of those are actually useful for most of you guys, since it's usually like 20 or 30 glitchy loot gums or cosmic wings or good classifieds. So yeah. Lucky Gum Funeral. Yeah, I am actually getting quite low on Lucky Gum. One of the things that I have found is a really good way to grind for more Lucky Gums is to actually go and unbox Cosmic Wings and then trade them for like 75 glitchy Lucky Gums, which a lot of people are actually willing to do, even though it only takes like 15 or so to unbox one. So it's pretty much it's a pretty much a way for me to go ahead and do my glitchy Lucky Gums. Obviously, it's not going to be infinite because some people aren't going to be willing to trade, and eventually Lucky Gums will run out at that rate. But it does mean I should be able to like supply myself some more glitchy Lucky Gums and to keep myself classified unboxing whenever I need to, just by unboxing a few Cosmic Wings. You know, that's a pretty good rate. Yeah, I know, it's pretty insane. I managed to get every single classified I was looking for in the last 2 hours, pretty much. Despite it taking over 2 hours to get without anything in my last stream. So we've already managed to meet my goals for getting classifieds. Now I'm just spending the promised amount of time unboxing for Cosmic Wings to go ahead and give away for you guys. So anyways, that's Lucky Gum number 1 used. We have 24 more of those to use. So there's number 24 being used now. Or number 2, I guess. I don't know. It depends which way you count. I'm going to start the timer. Yes. Instead of doing a timer for this, I'm using Lucky Gum amount of Lucky Gums used. So it keeps it a little bit more for you guys. So in case I crash, the timer isn't running. If I'm not like paying attention, I'm not wasting time with like between unboxes and stuff like that. So yeah. So I'm using Lucky Gum since each of those last 2 minutes, it's going to be roughly 25 of those being used to unbox. It's a little bit better for you guys than if I did it the other way, so I don't think you guys will mind. Since it's technically an additional minute of unbox time, with pretty much no downside. Yeah. I mean, if you guys want to, you guys can complain. I just won't listen to your complaints. Because rigging it in your favor, guys, can't be a bad thing for me. Or, it can be a bad thing for me, but it can't be a bad thing for you guys. For me to be more favorable to you. Or it can't be. It can be unfair, but it can't be unfair in a way that you guys wouldn't like, I guess. I don't know how to phrase that. That was really bad phrasing. But yeah, right now we are unboxing Cosmic Wings. Every single Cosmic Wing I unbox, I will be giving away on my Discord server again. But yeah. Will I be making a video on the most useful items in Ghost Simulator? Maybe. I don't know how good that video is doing, so actually, just a second. I want to go see how good is that video doing. I very rarely pay attention. Yeah, this is why I'm timing based on Lucky Gum usage, not time usage, because right now I'd be wasting like a solid minute just on this random tangent. So yeah. Yeah, okay, I guess that video is doing decent. Maybe I'll make a sequel to that. But yeah, that's the thing. I don't know how useful that'd be. I've actually in the past, like, I don't know, a year or 2 ago before Gum was around, actually made a video on the best game passes in Ghost Simulator. Like a tier list, a full-on tier list video. And there's been so many changes, so I've been kind of thinking about redoing that video sometime soon. Alright, let's go back to unboxing. So maybe in the future I'll make another Game Pass tier list video. Um, I think it's pretty obvious, though, how that lines up. It's pretty easy to explain to most people. Items is the best, like, by far. Quality of life stuff, like more agility, double range, quicker unbox actually are pretty good. Stuff like double Ecto tokens and double souls are pretty good endgame, as with, like, double luck is only really good endgame. Same with the other ones I just mentioned. Double boss drops is good if you're grinding bosses for either events or if you're grinding, like, loot bags or final boss or whatever. But otherwise, kind of useless. Yeah. A lot of stuff are very situationally useful, and so would end up just going in a lower tier just because of that. I think for the most part, though, most game passes are kind of obvious how useful they are. I think really the only exception to this is going to be stuff like double luck and auto unbox, where they aren't actually useful for where you think they're useful. Like, for instance, Lucky Gum isn't really useful until you get to, like, way end game where I'm at in Ghost Simulator. And, like, auto unbox is never useful because, like, you can use an auto clicker to unbox. And same thing with, like, starter pack, but you guys already know that if you've watched that video about how useful all those are. But yeah. Yeah, in general, a lot of it's, like, really up to your own personal opinion on whether or not it's useful in your scenario, rather than, like, default useful. I think the only one that's, like, really obviously useful to everyone is that double items that goes in pretty much everyone's SS tier or whatever your top tier is for your tier list. But yeah. Alright. We are going down to 34 on our... Or 34? 33. 43. 43 Lucky Gums. Where are we at right now? We are at 65. So we've used 3 so far. Alright. So we have 22 more to use. And we still do not have a Cosmic Wing. Which is kind of to be expected. We've only spent 6 minutes unboxing. Yeah. Yeah, when it comes down to it, though, that would actually be kind of a useful video to make. The problem is about Ghost Simulator videos is that half the people that it would help, the people that haven't spent any money or any Robux on the game yet, and are looking to spend Robux in the game, like, they won't find the video, like, half the time. It's one of those struggles where, like, I make useful videos like that, and, like, most of the people who can use them don't ever watch them. For example, my videos on, like, walkthroughs for Main Hub and Ghost World in Ghost Simulator, like, most of the people who are struggling on getting through Main Hub or Ghost World won't know that they need to watch those videos, won't know how to find them, stuff like that, so it's kind of a, I don't know, it's kind of a useless to make them in a way, since, like, they aren't really going to be doing anything long term. Yeah, and because we are unboxing for classified pets now, I do need to make sure I scroll through and make sure I don't have any classified pets every single time, because they don't get auto-locked. I can't just do the quick select all trash thing I've been doing with boards. That's the problem for playing and making content for niche games. Yeah, a lot of people, like, when it comes to, like, playing Minecraft stuff, a lot of the time that people play Minecraft is because they watch content from Minecraft. So a lot of the things that they want to do, they know how to do already. Whereas when you're playing, like, niche games, a lot of times that that don't have as much content for them, people aren't watching the videos to play the game, they're playing the game to play the game. And so they don't generally know a lot of extra info on the game than what's readily available to them as it stands. Alright, that was number 4 if I'm not mistaken, gum-wise, so 21 more, I think. Yeah, I'm trying to be somewhat efficient with this. I'm not trying to, like, waste any of the time. If you guys do notice I am burning too much time, you know what? I'm not. It's not at least any more than I've been burning on my unboxing to set the standard for this. But yeah, hopefully we do get lucky and get at least one Cosmic Wing for me to give away for you guys. Because it'd be kind of sad for me to do this much unboxing and not have something for you guys. Because I've been getting quite lucky with my own stuff. The music in Backdoor is like actually interesting, I think. It's very soothing, I guess, in a way. Like Main Hub and like Ghost World like have their own specific themes where it kind of gets you into the mood. Like Backdoor, you kind of have that same moody stuff, but it also is like kind of relaxing to just kind of have in the background. It's not as much of like Main Hub where it's kind of like, oh yeah, I should do something. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but spending way too much time unboxing in Backdoor compared to all the other worlds, but I don't know. Whatever the case is, music in Ghost Simulator is really good. Alright, do we have another? Nope, we do not have a Cosmic Wing yet. The goal is to get around 2 inventories filled for every gum, 1 for every minute of unboxing. So about 50 inventories full, which is around 35,000 pets unbox. Which is roughly, I don't know what that is, but it's a lot of gems spent. I think I should have enough gems for that, but, you know, maybe we won't. I think it's roughly like a 75% chance of getting at least 1 Cosmic Wing. Would be my guess. But maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more. We'll see. I have not got any Cosmic Wings yet, but we still do have quite a bit more gum to use before I run out of whatever I promised. So yeah, still a pretty good chance at you guys getting a Cosmic Wing. I mean, we haven't got like insanely lucky like we did in the first ones where we get in like the first 10 minutes, but I mean, we didn't even get that lucky with any of the other ones. It was generally like 15 minutes or something that we needed to spend. The funny thing is, this stream is on pace to be shorter than my other stream, despite me getting like 3 or 4 times the amount of classifieds I got in the last one. So we've been way more productive than we were in last stream. It's hilarious how RNG can just like switch up that quickly. But yeah, we crashed, so we have to go rejoin. Gum isn't being used while I'm on a server, so this is another time where me timing based on gum rather than actual time is going to be beneficial to you, because generally when I was unboxing for the other classified, I'd just let the timer run while I was crashed. So it's kind of a benefit to you guys. Like, really the only time that is going to be kind of annoying for you guys is this loading time where the gum is actually being used time-wise. Where I'm switching over to the server I need to be in. But I think that kind of counteracted enough that it doesn't really matter. Especially since I already got my 2 full inventories for this gum. But yeah, we'll go ahead and check how much gums we have pretty soon, I think. I don't know how many gums I've used so far. I think it's like 6 or maybe 7. But yeah. I mean, I'm sure someone in chat's keeping track. Make sure we do use actually all 25 of them. But I do remember that I did start with 68, which is a very unfortunate amount of glitchy lucky gums to have, because it is like literally one away from a very memorable number. But yeah, 68 gums to start with, so using 25, aka 50 minutes worth of lucky gum, will end up being around 43 or will be 43 gums left. So as long as I remember that, we should be good on making sure you guys get the correct amount of gums used or for Cosmic Green. Synchronization. Yes, I do remember you from my last stream. I remember you came in about, I think, halfway through or something like that. I don't know anything you said exactly, but I do remember the profile picture and name. Antenna level 17 now? Oh, nice job. Yeah, I know I know backdoor antennas are a huge pain to get for the first time through the game. So every progress you get on those is super exciting. Yeah, you're the one I gave the advice about getting basic loot gums. I don't know if you've done that or not, but if you have, if letting me know whether or not that's actually been time saving or not would be nice. Antenna level 14 last stream. Alright, so you've been making, like, decent progress, like, an hour spent since last stream. Not bad. I definitely know, like, some people spend a lot more time playing Ghost Simulator than others can. For instance, I can spend 3 hours of my day plus whatever time I spend off-stream grinding Ghost Simulator, whereas others only have, like, an hour or so a day that they have to split between, like, 7 different games, so they only end up spending, like, an hour every week or something like that, but that's kind of fine. Trash, trash. No, that's actually kind of funny. A lot of mythicals in Ghost Simulator aren't worth as much as people think they are stat-wise. Like, the special ones, it's dev mythicals. Tato, the likes, Adam. I know Adam's not technically one. I consider it one. Some other people might disagree. Like Tato, yeah, Lore Master, all those fun mythicals. All those are pretty much worthless to endgame people, so giving them away to newer players is actually kind of fun. I know I do it frequently. I know a lot of people can use those stats, because it is actually better than stuff like 2 years that people can start with. So it is, especially since people generally can't even get 3 stats. 3 pets that are the same stats as like 2 years. Giveaway is kind of nice. Doop. Can we at least get 1 Cosmic Wing for you guys? That would be great. Because right now we are kind of I mean, we are still on pace. Like, on average it takes around 30 minutes per Cosmic Wing, or any classified for that matter. So we're still not like behind on how many Cosmic Wings, so you guys haven't like gotten unlucky or anything like that yet, but we can like really shortly start getting into that point where yeah, 50 minutes I should get a Cosmic Wing. Yeah, and I'd feel bad if you guys didn't end up getting a Cosmic Wing from this giveaway. And the problem is I don't have any Cosmic Wings other than the ones I'm using and one I need to give away. So I don't actually have any that I could just like be like, oh yeah, okay, I know we didn't get any, so I'll just throw this one in as a giveaway anyways. But ideally I spend this time 50 minutes and unbox like 2 or 3 or something like that for you guys. Saving up for a Rainwave. Yeah, once you get to, like, Void, you get a whole lot of gems from all those quests, like, one-time rewards and stuff. So once you get there, you should have a decent amount to actually go for Rainwave. Especially if you have 2 times luck. Alright, I think our gum's way over at this point, so we'll go ahead and exit out. There's trash, select all. Doop, doop, doop. Yeah, antenna level 18 I've heard is the worst, and I think it is, like, mathematically the worst. Just because it requires the most amount of items, while still having that set drop of 2 drops per ghosts, which is really obnoxious. Having, like, set drops like that, you don't get any, like, RNG, like, oh, I can get 10 or 20 here, or 1 or 2. Having a wider range definitely makes it a lot, I don't know, a lot more... Gives a little bit more variety to your grind. How many classifieds have I unlocked? In this stream, I have unboxed 7 classifieds already, which is insane. That is over 3 times the amount I unboxed in my last stream, and actually less amount of time. So yeah, it's going pretty well this stream. I think I'll be making a video on both these 2 streams, like combined into like a, I don't know, 10-minute or something video, just going over every single classified I got. But yeah, well, I'll see if I have time for that. Hopefully that would get out like Friday or something. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, advanced parts is definitely the worst. Getting advanced parts in Ghost Simulator or in Backdoor is like they made those things extremely hard to get. Alright, let's see. How much gums have I used so far? So we started at 68 lucky gums. We're now down to 59, so we've used 9. Which is roughly a third of how many I'm planning on using. I'm using 25 total, so 16 more to go. Before you guys are officially out of luck on getting a Cosmic Ring. So far we don't have any, but again, we aren't even halfway through, so it's not really time to start worrying yet. You still have like a 50% chance of getting it. Alright, getting 1, I think. I haven't done the exact math, but I think it's a 15% chance of getting at least 1. If I could add a new pair of ghosts to the main game, what would they be and what would their theme be? One of my ideas for adding a new pair of ghosts to worlds would be a new bonus biome in like main hub and backdoor, maybe Ghost World too, where they're kind of a bonus biome where you need items from the bonus biomes to actually unlock them, and they're kind of a special ghost for the entire world itself. So they have a high amount of health. They fill up your like. Pretty much would fill it up quite fast and stuff like that. It'd be like a rebirth perk. But yeah, that'd be my idea. They drop items which you have like a, I don't know, 50 to 8 or 50 to 10 ratio or something like that. Versus the normal bonus bombs having a 55 ratio. Or 45 to 5 in Ghost World, but no one cares about Ghost World's rates. But yeah, something like that where it is actually a new bonus biome, new area in Ghost World, based on bonus biome theme, but it actually for like the entire world rather than just each set of worlds. I think that'd be kind of cool. I don't know how likely it is to actually get in the game. I made a suggestion about it like a year and a half ago or something like that. So likely it's not going to be added into the game, but that'd be kind of my idea for new ghosts and stuff in the game. What would they be though? I don't know. I don't actually know a good. I'm not very good at like the creative theming of stuff. Yeah, I couldn't make up an actual theme like that, but that'd be my idea for how they'd be how they'd work. Alright guys, do you guys think I'll even get one Cosmic Wing for you guys to give away to you guys? Or do you think we'll end up getting like completely skunked on these? Despite getting like 3 Alright, Roblox crashed. Yeah, if I don't unbox the Cosmic Wing, that will definitely be very unfortunate for you guys. That would be stupid in my opinion. We got five classifieds in like an hour and 10 minutes. 5 classified pets. And then in 50 minutes we can't even get one. Which is kind of the rate we got Sunny at, so it's not like too much of a unsurprising, I guess, but yeah, it would be unfortunate. Alright, if we have more than like 600 pets, we do need to clean up our inventory, which will take a little bit of time away. Hopefully our inventory is full, so we already have a full cycle. So we don't actually have any of this loot gum getting wasted, for your guys' sakes. Alright, select all, make sure we don't have a Cosmic Wing. We do not have a Cosmic Wing. Search, trash, and start unboxing again. Yeah, hopefully the server doesn't mind getting spammed with some Godlies really quick. Or Cosmic Wings for that matter. Like, imagine if we got 2 Cosmic Wings back to back, that'd be something. But yeah, I've actually turned down my auto clicker quite a bit since last stream. Last stream I was running around 800 clicks per second. This stream it's actually been turned down to 600 clicks per second. And we're getting pretty much the same rates in terms of the unboxing, or filling our inventory rate and crashing rate still too. So yeah. How's that happened before? I've never had that happen. I know someone has reported getting 2 glow jets back to back, aka no Godlies between them. So one message, the other message, nothing in between. I don't know if Cosmic Wings had that happen, but I'd assume it has. But I don't know for certain. Am I planning on getting the classified hoverboards? I've actually already got them. Earlier in the stream, I managed to get the classified hoverboards I was missing. Before these streams sessions, I already had all the ones from Backdoor. 2 of them I got by myself by being, like, really lucky. Yeah, guys. And now we just leave. Oh, our auto clicker is still on. So yeah, we already have all the classified boards. But yeah, since we crashed again, we may still have Lucky Gum left, but we've already got our inventory filled 2 times from it, so it doesn't need to really get any more unboxing for it, but I'll try if I can. But yeah, one of the most annoying things while unboxing is that it crashes every once in a while, which kind of makes sense. I mean, like, you are doing some stupid stuff with the game itself, but it is kind of unfortunate that does keep crashing, because it does waste quite a bit of time that can be spent actually unboxing. Alright, let's see. No classified, so we'll go ahead and just select all and trash it all. Yeah, definitely would be nice if I got some luck with this, these crates. Because, like, it doesn't hurt me at all to get, like, 3 or 4 Cosmic Wings unboxed here. And it really, really would benefit you guys to have more chances at getting a Cosmic Wing. Alright, let's see if we turn down our auto clicker to 500 clicks per second, if that'll help at all. There we go. Let's get some more godly Starlight spam in this chat. Our inventory, I think, is full, so we can just go exit out. Alright, not quite, but full enough that it won't hurt too much to do this. 333, exactly. Nice. But yeah, I think... Actually, I might need to grind some more gems. I don't know if I'm halfway over with my gums yet, but I think I've used almost half of my gem supply for unboxing these Cosmic Wings. So we may need to actually go do a little bit of gem grinding if we run out of gems. Hopefully we don't, but I could definitely see us running out of gems here, which would be kind of bad. Quite bad. Yeah. Fortunately, most people in Backdoor usually are used to people unboxing like this, so I'm not getting as much hacker chat in the chat, which generally is what happens when you start unboxing for classifieds and random public servers. But yeah. Alright. That should be my inventory filled. It's not. Can't see. Alright, we'll go back to 600 clicks per second because that seemed to be getting a little bit more pets per cycle. Trash, trash, select all. Trash, trash. But yeah, honestly, this wouldn't even be my worst Cosmic Wing unboxing if I don't get any Cosmic Wings. Like I have before spent 13 billion gems to get one Cosmic Wing. As in, I started unboxing, 12 billion gems in, I still had not gotten a Cosmic Wing. Actually, at 12 billion gems, you have a 96% chance of having at least one Cosmic Wing. So I'd rolled like a 4% chance of getting no Cosmic Wings in that line, which is insanely unlucky. But yeah, no. That's really unlikely to happen. Most likely, RNG will be favorable, and we'll end up getting 1 or 2 Cosmic Wings for you guys to win, hopefully win. But, you know, just be prepared if we do end up getting none. It is RNG being 100% annoying rather than, yeah, it would be annoying, but it's RNG's fault, not mine. No need to call your lawyers. Oh, hello, astronomer. Yeah, right now I think we're crashing. Oh, maybe not. Things are moving. I don't know. It's always a little bit. When unboxing, it always gets a little bit boring to I don't know, to keep a conversation or to keep stuff going, because it's literally all it's all the same thing no matter what you're doing. And it takes a while between classifieds sometimes, so not too much to really chat about. Yeah, unboxing one pet crate when you need to do it for quests and getting godlies is always kind of nice. You know it's kind of useless, but you're like, man, the chance of that is just super low. Um, yeah, it just feels really nice. Even if it isn't super practical. 'Eventually I'll get a cosmic ring, I hope. I hope I get a cosmic ring for you guys. $31 lanterns? Yeah, that's what happens when you unbox for like Rainwave. You end up with random lanterns in your inventory. Yeah, you're coming in while I was AFK and unboxing random stuff in my private server. Actually, how do you have access to my private server now that I think about it? I guess I probably oh, that's why. No, I don't know. I don't know how you have access to that. I don't particularly care. Anyone, if you guys have access to my private server, you are 100% welcome to go use it. That's the thing about private servers in Ghost Simulator. They're private. Even if you join like any other world inside of it, you'll go into like a reserve server, so you won't have anyone else able to join you at all. So you end up like not even taking up or harming the owner of the server at all. So yeah, I have no problems with you guys using my private server if you want to. Oh, from hide and seek. Ah, yeah, I haven't removed the people that I've invited from that. I see. Hey, Lake, we unboxed our classified anomaly. Oh, wait, it's not purple anymore, so it doesn't actually trick you. Oh, it's so nice seeing that green message in Backdoor now, because you know every single time that green message pops up, it could have been a purple message, and it could have trolled you into thinking you actually got a cosmic ring. Alright, let's switch back to private servers. See how that goes. Nah, it just reminds you that you haven't got a cosmic ring. Yeah, but like, it's a lot better than it being a purple message. It feels so much better rather than seeing a purple message. All right, let's see. Make sure we don't have a cosmic wing. We do not. Trash and continue using this gum, hopefully to the fullest of its ability. Yeah, that's the problem with crashing. You do generally when you crash, you have unboxed a lot at a time. So it generally means you're able to have a lot more time to do your next set of boxes, even if you have crashed. But it does require you to rejoin and switch servers, which does waste a little bit of time on the gum itself too. But yeah, I think I definitely need to, between this stream and whenever I do more streams for unboxing classifieds, I need to go ahead and get some more glitchy lucky gums somehow. Probably get myself back up to like 200, 300, something like that amount, so I can actually do some reasonable amount of unboxing before having to get some more. Because right now I'm starting to run a little bit low on glitchy lucky gum, which isn't a problem right now for this stream. But next stream or stream after, if I'm unboxing for more classifieds, it can really quickly turn into a big issue. Yeah, alright. Let's see. No Cosmic Wing, no Cosmic Wing. Alright, we were going down to 43 gums, correct? So right now, how far are we into that? We're at 53. So we've used 15 out of 25. So we have 10 more to use, which is actually more than halfway. So that's kind of unfortunate for you guys. Fortunately, RNG doesn't work great for some reason. So all it really takes is us getting lucky once, and you guys will have a Cosmic Wing giveaway. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of updates like in Ghost Simulator that I like that. They're like, where people can't see, like, why was text ever purple? Green just makes more sense. Like, I think a good example of this was like infinite board inventory. I don't think anyone really ever, no one questions board inventory space, but the fact that we used to have infinite was really interesting, and I don't think many people understand what that means anymore. Alright, let's see. Can you just give me a purple message here? That would be great. Damn. Yeah, I don't know what it is with me and Cosmic Wings lately, though. I've been kind of getting quite unlucky with them. Again, I don't know why, but the last Cosmic Wing I unboxed for myself took me 13 billion gems, so yeah, it might, if we were getting a repeat of that, I might end up not getting any, even though I do have quite a bit of time to unbox for one. Like, generally it's around 30 minutes to get a classified. Right now I am going on 15 minutes for unboxing, but we've already used 30 minutes of that, so yeah, it could be annoying. The funny thing about that is that actually in Ghost World, Grimm's message is pink. Yet because it's so infrequent to have a message give you something pink in the chat, it's so, like, obvious when it does happen, like, because it only comes from loot bags and stuff, that no one actually ever noticed that it could be a problem until really Anomaly came out. And classifieds and backdoor started to be unboxed regularly. Like, technically Grim can be a trolling people thinking they got a legendary, but legendaries you just get so less, they matter so much less and happen so less frequently, that doesn't even matter then. You know what's also very interesting? The chance of actually seeing, like, unboxing a Starlight in that message is actually quite low. Because you unbox so many at a time, the chance of it, the one that actually appearing being actually a Starlight, is actually, like, I don't know exactly how much it is, but it's kind of interesting when it happens, like, a lot, like it's been happening to me recently. Yeah, currently we're on a 3-hour stream so far. We have around, I think, like 15 minutes left in it, though, so shouldn't be too much longer. And I do plan on editing down this stream, and the stream before it, into at least a small compilation for every single classified I got. Maybe a few other things that were kind of interesting, like hitting 2 hours without getting a classified, and then, like, not hitting 2 hours on any other timer except for, like, when I was unboxing for you guys, because, you know, this is actually obnoxious, the fact that I'm not getting any here. Alright, how much more do I have to spend? Or how much more do... Yeah, okay, we have around 6 more that we need to... Or 8 more that I need to use, so... a decent chance at getting one, but we're about 2/3 of the way through the Cosmic Wing unboxing. No, stream ends soon? Yeah, there's not much else I can really do this stream. Like, yeah, I could grind for, like, gems or something stupid like that, but it's not really worth it. But best scenario is me to just end it and then work on editing this in the last stream into a video. You don't know what to do in Ghost Simulator. Well, if you haven't, you can definitely grind glitchy loot gum and stuff like that. I think that's definitely one of the best things that you can do. But yeah, I think there's always something you can do in Ghost Simulator. Grinding rebirths is kind of fun. A lot of this, though, does assume you have, like, double items, and it isn't a huge pain to actually do, go through backdoor. Oh yeah, you're still working through backdoor, aren't you? You aren't, like, actually at the point where you can actually grind for anything. You know what you can do? To make backdoor grinding better, you can actually go, I don't know if you've done this already, it's actually grind basic loot gum from, like, tusks, doubloons, a gem, or are they called gems? No, they're called diamonds, and pearls in the main hub. Grind those items, turn them into basic gums, and then use those basic loot gums to help your progression in backdoor. I don't know if that's going to be helpful, but it'll be at least a different change of pace that you can actually say will benefit you, or use the argument that will be helpful later. Yeah, don't use the glitchy loot gum for grinding gum from that area. You're better off saving that glitchy loot gum for whenever you start grinding glitchy loot gum in backdoor. You're much better off using just like basic loot gum or something like that to grind it, or maybe not even using gum at all. But yeah. Have I eaten any snacks in this stream? This is actually a shorter stream. It's only 1 p.m. for me currently, and I had breakfast around 9 a.m. So it's only been like 4 hours since I had breakfast, so I'll probably just have a lunch after the stream ends. It isn't as long as my last stream, where I ended up doing having to walk the dog, spending 2 hours trying to get a sunny. I managed to get all the classifieds pretty quickly, and we'll be ending it in the next like 10 or 15 minutes, so shouldn't be too much of a problem. I don't know if I used loot gums during that unboxing, which would be unfortunate. Is Final Boss 15 or 25 minutes? Final Boss is around 15 minutes to complete it, assuming you know how to do it. A lot of it depends, though, on how laggy you are. It can take you as long as... you have enough time for 20 minutes of Final Boss. Maximum, but generally 15 minutes if you aren't lagging at all, and are good at the fight. But a lot of it depends on how laggy you are. And also which attacks you get. Like, for instance, if you get a lot of laser attacks and time freeze attacks where you can't shoot the boss, and it actually delays the boss quite a bit, you can actually spend like a lot more time, especially if you get those time freeze attacks, since timer isn't counting down during that time, so you can actually end up spending a lot more time than like your dedicated 2.5 minutes on that last phase in real time on it. But yeah. Yeah, code vets are actually quite good to start the game with, surprisingly. So 100 finals is like 7-ish hours. No. 100 finals is, oh, we got a cosmic wing, guys! Alright, no, 100 finals is 25 hours. You get 4 finals an hour, 15 minutes each, so 60 minutes per hour. So 4 finals per hour, so... To get 100 finals, it's 25 hours. But yeah, there we go. You guys got yourself 1 Cosmic Wing to get them away. We actually still have gum, though, so we still have a good chance at getting like another Cosmic Wing or maybe even 2 more, depending on how lucky these last 6 gums are. But yeah, that's at least 1. You guys aren't getting completely scammed. By this giveaway. But yeah, we did block it, so now we do have 2 Cosmic Wings. This one is for someone I have an existing giveaway in the Discord server that someone hasn't claimed yet. We'll probably end up having to re-roll that based on how they have it respawned. But yeah, this one will be for giving away on my Discord server, probably the same way. Starting a Dino giveaway, or not Dino giveaway, but giveaway bot giveaway. But yeah. Yeah, I really only have 4. These 4 that I use in my pet team. These other 2 are kind of going to be immediately given away, or promised to be given away, so they don't really count as me actually having them. Anyways, we do still have, I think, 6 more gums. I said 6 or 7. I don't know exactly how much. 6 or 7 more gums to use, so yeah, if we get lucky, we could get some more. Actually, was it 5? I don't know. We have a few more gums to use, so you guys still have another chance to get another Cosmic Wing. But yeah, we do have 1 Cosmic Wing that I will be giving away on my Discord server. If you haven't joined that already, you can find a link to that in the description of this video. And we are going to immediately crash, it looks like. You guys, I'm not an infinite gum machine. I don't have infinite loot gums for everyone. Like... That is the worst misspelling I've seen in a while. I currently haven't grinded for loot gum in like forever, unfortunately. So I don't have too much loot gum to actually give away. Maybe if I don't get another Cosmic Wing, we'll do a 50 loot gum giveaway. In addition to whatever, in addition to this Cosmic Wing. I don't know, that seems like it'll be decent. But yeah. Right now I'm kind of low on my loot gum supplies. Let's do another hide and seek, but in Ghost World. The problem with doing hide and go seek in anywhere but main hub is, one, not everyone has access to it, which is not too much of an issue for Ghost World, unless I hide in like someplace like the puzzle or bonus biome or outside on top of the boss arena or something stupid like that. I can't actually get to that on my alts, but yeah. No, for the most part though, it's the fact that you can't actually easily get a server of people into a Ghost World server. Since Ghost World servers, the only way to access it with other people is to go into public servers. Skip high quality. We have 45 gum left. Let's get to back door. But yeah. Yeah, that's a horrible way to shorten it. Same issue with everywhere except for main hub. You can't private servers, like every single time if you want to play with other people, you have to be in a public server, which is kind of a pain for if I wanted to do a giveaway like that. So yeah. All right, let's use the most of this gum. Yeah, that's the problem. With main hub, I can set some very good ground rules of only like normal jet, like no jetpack and stuff like that for myself. Whereas like it's really hard to like enforce those rules if I'm in like backdoor already. Whereas like yeah, most of you guys are going to have it anyways or can get it or stuff like that. So making sure I don't use it is a little less of an issue. Alright, how much more gum do I need to use? 5? I still have 5 more gums to use. Alright. So about 10 more minutes of unboxing. Okay. Imagine this. I only hide... I have to do a wide enough area that it actually takes some time to find me. Otherwise, 11 or 10 of you guys will be able to find me pretty much immediately, and it's just kind of a luck of the draw, more about where you go and check first, rather than like actually knowing good spots. Yes, in my hide and seek streams, I was willing to go anywhere where I could access it without use of jetpack, without use of bunny gums, anywhere where anyone can actually access it. So nothing like infinite hoverboard jumping out into no man's land, nothing like that. But I could use end of obby, stuff like that, where. Guys, I keep seeing a Cosmic Wing in here and thinking I got another Cosmic Wing, and I forget that I already got one. So yeah. I'm kind of getting trolled by the fact that I have so many Cosmic Wings in my inventory, you could say. But yeah. I could ask devs for that. I think, though, it would take too much. I think it'd be too much for them to... Like, it's a small dev team, and I think that'd take, like, way too long for them to set up for it to really be worth it. I'd use it, like, maybe, like, once or twice. I don't think it's really worth it, to be honest. Their time to, like, set up stuff. Like, I'm a small YouTuber. They're much better off spending their time working on features like mini anomaly pets or adding a new boss or something like that versus figuring out how to get highest his own private server so he can do a giveaway with 5 other people. Maybe potentially I could get as many as, like, 20 people viewing my channel, but it isn't really worth their time for that sort of stuff, I don't think. Like, I could ask them. They do have channels where you can ask for stuff that you are doing influencer-wise, but I personally don't. I don't like bothering developers for stuff like that when I can generally figure stuff out myself. Same reason, like, all my giveaways are supplied by myself. I unbox every single Cosmic Wing that I've given away. I have unboxed every single pet I've given away and planned to ever give away. Same with loot gums. I've grinded all the loot gums. It feels a lot better for me to do stuff for myself rather than relying on other people for stuff. But yeah, do you guys think we'll get another Cosmic Wing for you guys to give away? I know we already have one, so I am very relieved we have one Cosmic Wing to give away for you guys, because otherwise it's kind of trolly a little bit. So, but yeah, since we do already have one, I'm not as worried about not getting another one. And as I said, I'll probably do like 50 loot gums or something as a separate giveaway too. So even if we don't get another Cosmic Wing, there should be 2 giveaways that you guys might want to win. But yeah, I do have 4 more gums to use, so a few, like 8 more minutes or something of unboxing. Which is actually kind of funny how long this is taking to use 15 minutes worth of gum. I think I've spent like an hour and a half now unboxing. And only like half of that time's actually been spent using Lucky Gum. Yes, third cat did come out the stream. Okay. Yep, we crashed. Yeah, the cat did come out the stream. She actually started the stream on my lap, so I don't know. I think the hour and a half mark or something like that. You can scroll through there and probably find her. I don't know exactly where, but that'd be my guess. But yeah, she, when I'm the only one home, she kind of hangs around me anyway. So she's actually all right. Let's see. Can I do this without? Yeah. Okay. You guys are going to. This is going to be kind of a journey for you guys, but yeah, she's right over there. I don't know. Can we get a better shot of her? Ag! What are you doing? This is why I didn't want to move it. Alright. I believe in you. Okay, look at that cat. Alright, that's horrible. But whatever. She's nice and comfortable over there. I'll go ahead and set my camera back. Alright. You guys, your journey's over, guys. Hopefully that didn't mess with anything too much. Yeah. It's a pain to move around my camera. It's kind of in a wonky kind of spot. But yeah. There we go. Back to normal. You guys can see my lunch basket. Alright, whatever. Yeah, now that we've got that over with, cat time. Dedicated cat time over. Let's go back to see if we got a Cosmic Wing. We do not. But yeah, we still have a few more gums to use, so not too much of a despair. Yes, I have got a single Cosmic Wing. So there will be a Cosmic Wing giveaway going on in my Discord server. Yeah. Oh, also, guys, we are going to run out of gems. We do not have enough gems for 4 more. Yeah. All right, guys. How do I remedy this? So I kind of have 2 solutions right now. I can either use the gems I have like right now. Use like 1 more glitchy lucky gum or something. Then grind some more gems for the rest. I mean, it's only going to be like what, 15 minutes of grinding gems. Like, you guys can watch me grind gems, correct? You guys are fine with that? Yeah, I only have enough gems for 1 more glitchy gum usage, and I need to use 3 more. Alright, that should take about 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes maybe. Get the gems. Alright, we'll use one more. Then we'll just go grab the gems from like some public servers. Yeah, that sounds correct. Alright. We are actually burning through gems at a pretty good rate right now. Like, usually it takes me around 15 gums to burn through 3 billion gems. Right now we're kind of at the rate of around 12 gums for 3 billion gems. So, I think we're actually unboxing at a slightly faster rate than I usually do. Which is good for you guys. Like, really good for you guys. Because the more gems I burn through, the more unboxes I unbox, which means the more chances I have of getting a cosmic ring. But yeah, I didn't realize I'd be running out of gems. I didn't think that was going to be a possibility this stream. But it looks like we will need to do at least 3 bosses to get enough gems to actually finish up this unboxing for Cosmic Wing. Oh, really? And what channel do the giveaways be? They're going to be in the announcements channel on my Discord server. Pretty much all giveaways happen there because it's the... I don't have a dedicated giveaway channel. I don't really think I need it for how small my Discord is. Maybe in the future we'll add one, but for now it just generally happens in my announcements. Kind of keeps my announcements channel actually moving. Otherwise it would kind of be a little bit stale. But yeah. What's the rarest thing that you can unbox in Ghost Simulator? Rarest thing that you can get in Ghost Simulator has to be Cloud Wave from the Void Pet Crate. Same rarity as like Cosmic Wing and stuff, but you aren't able to like get the crates as easily because like the only way to unbox is using crown keys and crate keys. All right, guys, we are just burning through gems right now. Sorry, we're burning through gum at this point. Sorry about that. Alright, whatever. We'll trash that. Let's hopefully go find a, boss. Is there a boss? Probably not. Oh, there is a boss. Perfect. Alright, yeah, we'll need to grab like 2 of these bosses, and then we can go back to actually unboxing, because I do need a few more gems before I have enough. I think 2 bosses should be good for the 2 gums I need left to use, but I do need to actually get these. I do need to get these gems before I run out. So yeah. And before I forget, I'm gonna go ahead and equip Glitchy X Gum so I can use that while selling, so I can actually get a good amount of gems. But yeah. 2 more gums. The other idea I was having was just doing this off stream, but I think it's best just to do this on stream, so that no one complains about like rigged or anything like that. Yeah, that's generally my idea. Is just if I do it on stream, none of you guys can really complain about it being rigged, because both you have it, you can watch it back and you kind of know it was streamed live, so kind of hard to fake stuff. But yeah, it's really nice to have all the classifieds. I can't lie. It definitely feels like a good accomplishment, especially when it comes to boards. Like, because I already have Chroma Float, getting every single gem crate board. I now have every single crate board in the game, or every single classified crate board in the game. So I literally have like a full set. And the other classifieds that I'm missing, I can actually, okay, some that I can get easier than others. For instance, Grim loot bags I currently have 0 of, so can't really get a Grim's portal very easily. But some others, like getting the wormhole, I can get relatively easily. I have a decent chance of getting like a Jolly whatever hits in here. Reflection? No, it's not reflection. Is it reflection? Yeah, I think it's reflection. But yeah. But yeah, no, it's definitely nice for the boards, but the pets are also super nice. Anyways, that's 1 boss done. Now all I need is 1 more boss. I think I'm going to be doing the lazy strat of event bait, spam. Oh, it's a race. Of course it's a race. No one likes races. Yeah, guys. Do you guys like races in Ghost Simulator or nah? One of the funniest things I like about this is that, right, in the game right now, when they added races, they added an NPC, Yuo, to do for kind of like a quest line for races itself. But like in her quest line, she states bosses come every 10 minutes. And by adding races to the game, they made the time that between bosses, instead of it being 10 minutes, it was now 20 minutes. So they actually added an NPC in an update saying something that was true before the update but was actually false after the update. It was something super stupid, I felt like, in the game. It was kind of funny, but at the same time, it's kind of annoying to have to spend 20 minutes waiting for a boss and sometimes wasting event bait and stuff like that on races, which I feel are useless. But we did get an easy first place, so I'm not going to complain too much. I do kind of like second place loot bags a little bit more than first place loot bags. But yeah, can't really sandbag too much in these. But yeah, there's the second boss that we need for the gems. We'll actually go ahead and convert really quick so that I don't have to do this twice. Yeah, you guys saw that right. I do get over 100 million gems per boss. But yeah, we'll go ahead and finish up this boss, sell it, and then we should have enough gems to finish up the last 2 lucky gums for this Cosmic Wing giveaway. Again, most likely it won't change anything. I think one Cosmic Wing is fine, even if, though, in theory, like, it's like a 30% chance of actually having 2 or something like that. I don't know the exact chances, but, yeah, it's not low by any means. But no, this was actually I think I really like the stream idea. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to do it in the future because like there's not really any reason for me to unbox the classifieds again. I already have a full set of classifieds, so going for like another set or something in another stream would be, I don't know, kind of boring. I feel like for you guys to watch and kind of boring for me to do. So I'm actually kind of out of stream ideas at the moment, which is fine, I think, since we are getting the Christmas event in like 2 days. So soon I will be able to like stream Christmas event content instead, which will be probably a good change of pace for all of you guys. But yeah, for now might be out of content for the regular game, at least until like classifieds start showing up in Remnant World, which would be actually really interesting, I think, getting those. The problem is, like, obviously they're going to cost quite a bit of gems, which is going to take me a while to grind. So we'll see about that. But yeah, those are ways out anyway, so not too big of a deal. But yeah, there we go. We should be able to sell now, get our gems, and be able to go back to backdoor to go ahead and unbox last 2 gums I promised. Alright, there we go. Now let's head back to backdoor, use the last 2 lucky gums, and see where that lands us. And then I'll probably just go ahead and end the stream after that. Oh yeah, we do need to wait though till our X gum runs out, so do have a little bit of time. But yeah, I'm really starting to run low on glitchy lucky gum. Like especially when you compare it to how much glitchy nitro loot gum I have. It is crazy how much lucky gum I've burnt through in these classified unboxing streams. I think I started with like 400 or something, and I've been slowly using it, which is kind of scary, and actually might mean that glitchy lucky gum's value is going up by like a lot soon. Especially if more people start unboxing. But yeah, it is. We do have a decent supply of ghostly lucky gum if we need to. I don't think I will. I think I can pretty easily go ahead and unbox for Cosmic Wings and then trade Cosmic Wings for surplus of glitchy lucky gums. to go ahead and get a continuous cycle of this, hopefully sooner rather than later, so the people don't like beat me to those trades. But yeah, right now it's kind of interesting. Also, we are still kind of just waiting for our X to run out for the OneDrive, because you can't cancel usage of a gum, unfortunately. I really wish they had that feature where you could like click on a gum and it'd pop or something like that. It'd be a really nice feature for this kind of thing. It would be kind of annoying. It would kind of break the purpose of like old Grand's quest line, where she requires you to actually use gum, because instead of having to like spend 30 seconds or a minute or 2 minutes on gums, you could just use it, pop it, in like a second per gum and get through that quest like super quickly. But I don't know, it would help for times like these where you're waiting for a gum to end before you actually start on another gum. But yeah, two more lucky gums to use, and then I'll be going ahead and ending the stream. Hopefully for you guys, I get like 3 or 4 cosmic rings. For me, I don't personally have an investment in that, so we'll see. If I don't end up getting a cosmic ring in these last 2, I think I'll be giving away another additional like 50 glitchy loot gum, just because giveaways are nice. But yeah, gonna be giving away a cosmic ring in my Discord server. If you're interested in that, you can go ahead and find that in the description of this stream, or pretty much any of my other videos or streams from like 2 years ago plus. But yeah. Oh, I didn't check if I got a cosmic wing. I don't see any in chat, so we should be good. Surely he didn't unbox one at the beginning. That'd be... It is super annoying though. You can definitely unbox a classified cosmic wing and then accidentally delete it, which... It's horrible when it happens, but it can happen. But yeah. More. Alright, so one more lucky gum usage, and we'll see if we can get any cosmic rings from that. And if not, that will be, well, even if we do get some, it will be the end of the stream. Regardless. But yeah, if I do get one, I'll be giving a second one away. And if I don't, it'll just be that one in some 50 glitchy loot gums. So, I don't know. Regardless, it's good for you guys. But I am going to be kind of broke at the end of this stream. I'm going to be pretty much out of gems. Even though I do get like 190 million per boss, I am still going to be pretty much out of gems. It kind of goes to show how expensive it is to actually unbox for these cosmic wings. Like, it isn't actually super easy to get a cosmic wing even with this many gems per boss. Alright. Also, I think... Ugh. Alright, 40 more seconds, guys. 40 more seconds. Alright, pretty much whenever this stream of chat goes on, we will be done. Give you guys the benefit of the doubt, I'm going to go ahead and unbox some more though. yeah, there we go. That should be all. We are under 100 million gems, which is actually kind of funny. And yeah, we should start another stream that shows whether or not we have got a Cosmic Ring, which most likely we don't. Looks like we didn't, so. But yeah, with that, that has been all I plan on doing this stream. We did manage to get quite lucky in the stream in its entirety. I think we've unboxed 8 classifieds this stream, including one that I am planning on giving away to anyone in my Discord, or to someone in my Discord server via giveaway. And the others I now have just to have a collection of all the classifieds in Ghost Simulator. So yeah, it's been actually a quite lucky stream for the first part of it. We got pretty much every single classified in like 15 minutes on the dot. So quite regular on that. Including some classified boards that I actually kind of have gotten in the past, but have given away. So nice to have those back in. And yeah, with that, I think that's all I plan to do for the stream. At some point, I'll probably be making a video out of these 2 streams to kind of combine every single of the unboxings so that you guys can kind of see which classifieds I got. For anyone who rather watches videos, because like I know watching streams back is kind of a pain. So if you want to, you can kind of stay tuned for that if you missed any of the classifieds unboxed. Like, I don't know, some of the earlier ones like Rainwave and Twister were kind of hard to catch. And like Sunny, I know, was kind of annoying. So yeah, I'll be doing that. And I think for now, I will go ahead and end the stream here and see you guys